Hello everybody, my name is Chara, and this is Teamfight Manager. New Game Plus, insane difficulty. We are in Pro League Division 1. We were just at the World Championships, and we missed. We missed winning Worlds. But one game. One game. We just need to win once. It's roar time. It is roar time, Alyssa. It is roar time. So, ugh. That hurt. It hurt. Losing in game 5 like that. I think I was up 2-1 in the series too, right? Yep, I was. I was up 2-1. And I lost twice. Stupid ninja pick. Oh well. Alright, moving on. We're going to win this year. Hey Alejandro, before we need to win, we need to do our event matches. We selected the one where the matches are only 30 seconds. Almost, yeah. Oh, so close. And I mean, it wasn't like a 1-kill loss, but I think it was 1916, I think it was. So it was close, but I think even worse would have been if we lost like in overtime. That would have been even worse. Alright, so we're gonna leave. Well, actually, maybe we should switch these folks in. Or at least one of them. Right? Because these are super rookies that are on the bench, right? Get them some stats. Get them some XP. We'll probably cycle in different people throughout the event matches to try to get everybody some XP. So yeah, so the match is only 30 seconds, and there's a respawn time of 1 second. Right? So these matches are chaotic. They're quick. Good alts are huge, especially alts that last any amount of time. So like Bard, Berserker, Devil, Necro, Plague Doctor are all good in this format. So let's see what they pick. Hopefully not Bard. Uh-oh. Alright, so let's go Berserker, Plague Doctor. See if we can counter out the Bard alt with it's another good alt. They're drafting smart, actually, surprisingly. I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm just surprised. Oh god, Monk, Shadowmancer, Monk and Shadowmancer I can think of. Clown. Monk, Shadowmancer, Clown. I don't know. Not sure other than that. I mean, I'm sure there is that it, maybe? I feel like that might be it. So what we got? We got Berserker, we got Plague Doctor. Oh, Dual Blader. Dark Mage, okay. Sniper, okay. So he has a pretty good team. Let's be real. He does have a good team. Coal Corpse, yes. Coal Corpse is one. God, I don't remember. I'm not good at looking at the list and just telling you off the top of my head. I'm surprised I came up with as many as I did, honestly. So Earth, we definitely want the alt early. That's the key in this mode. Hopefully our alts can counter his also. Oh my god, poor Dual Blader died fast. The whole team's dying fast. Alright, so our alt countered the Gunner alt. Yeah, I think we're good. At least, no, we did kill the Bard. Okay. Yeah. We should have this in the bag. Coal Corpse, Clown, Monk, Shadowmancer. Is there one more you're saying? Other than that? Is there one more? Lancer. That's it. Lancer. I was thinking of it was something that had CC. I couldn't think of it. Lancer. There you go. Yeah, we got most everything already. So yeah, super rookies do get more XP, which is good. Cold Corpse and Monk. Well, that would definitely change the meta up a bit, because that'd be a lot more beef. I'm just, I hope it is, because both Shadowmancer and Clown can be annoying to deal with, right? And I don't particularly want to deal with them, but I'm gonna have to at some point. The 2 rookies are already in, Alejandro. They were in that time. They'll be in again. These are the rookies. They are in, my man. Don't you worry. All right, because yeah, they do get more XP, right? Which is nice. Because at some point we're probably going to start using them more so than our rising stars. Our rising stars don't have much more rising left to do. They have risen almost as far as they can rise. He banned ninja. Okay. Let's ban Archer because we're going Bard here. First pick. So we want to just take away things that can potentially kill Bard out of his ult, right? Shrine Maiden. Taoist. Taoist is a little scary. Taoist is a little scary. Not gonna lie there. Yeah, so let's grab like Sniper if he doesn't take it. Yeah. Yeah, they're approaching their ceiling rapidly. We got a Berserker, we got a Bard, we got a Sniper. Now a Shrine Maiden Fighter. Let's go. See, something like Mystic Dancer, Ghost aren't good in this. Let's go Boomerang Hunter just for the good ult, I guess. Gunner could potentially ruin. Gunner's a pick. Good pick. I probably should have picked Gunner. Kind of asleep at the wheel there. Oh well. Early separate alts. Let's go. Yeah, I think we should win this, right? I feel like I have a better team. But, I mean, Taoist ult can definitely ruin things. And, ooh, Gunner ult missed. Or, Gunner ult didn't kill the Bard, which is huge. Alright, so was it just me or was one of his characters invisible there? Like you could see his health bar, but not a character. Alright, big win. 19-7. So you get, how much money do I get for these wins anyway? 1,400 gold. Now, if you lose, you do get some gold. You get half as much. So if I was to lose, I'd get 700. Although these Rising Stars are still getting XP, just not as much as the Super Rookies are. Tao was killed the Bard? Yeah, but it was way too late. We were good at that point. Yeah, Taoist has pretty crazy range. Yeah, no, that's a good win. Yeah, as long as you can get ahead early, there's no time to come back, right? In this mode, or very little time to come back. So it makes it hard on them. Oh, let's cycle you in for a game. Try to get everybody some XP, right? But obviously, like I said, focusing on our super rookies. So they will, I mean, they're getting pretty close to having better stats already. They are almost there. Ooh, Birdman. That's fine with me since he had first pick, right? Boomerang Hunter. Okay, so let's do a Berserker and a Black Doctor. Shield Bear. Okay. So let's ban Taoist, because it's annoying. I don't want to deal with it. Honestly, I just don't want to deal with it. Gunner, swordsman. I'm not gonna lie, I feel less good about this one than I have the other ones. But I think we should still be okay. And quick cast is wasted on either of those, honestly. I mean, he doesn't have an ability. She only uses ability if we CC anybody, and we have no CC, so we will see. I just want to have an extra damage dealer that can get in close and get the Plague Doctor buff, right? Ooh, it took a long time to kill that shield bearer there. That was not good. Alright, so we countered one of his alts with our Plague Doctor alt. But all his alts are down now. Now the shield bearer is down. But that the shield bearer alt counteracted a lot of the Berserker alt, so this is going to be close. Ooh, we lost. This is 30-second matches with 1 second respawn timer. I forget what it's called. But it's, yeah, 30-second match with 1 second respawns. So we lost, but it was close. But, yeah, that shield bearer was hard to kill, man. Oh, well. Like I said, we still get 700 gold. Still get XP. I think you get the same amount of XP win or lose, right? It appears to me, anyway. Which is nice. Yeah, the problem is, it would have been good for me to have Swordsman or Boomerang Hunter to help kill the Shield Bearer, but he had them both, right? So I couldn't take them, unfortunately. Oh well. Yeah, it seems to be the same XP. And it's not like we're poor, right? I have quite a bit of money in the bank. I mean, I'm going to spend quite a bit of it here soon too, but don't get me wrong, I'd like to have more money. But it's not that big of a deal, the money, in my opinion. All right, yeah, let's get him in a match as well. That way everybody gets in for one, at least. Get them some XP, spread it around a bit. I guess what I should do is I should figure out what 4 is going to be my primary team next year and just get them the XP. Would probably be a good idea. I'm actually going to let Devil through this time. I might pick it. Because get an early Devil alt, chances are she's going to stay in alt form the rest of the match, right? Devil in alt form is pretty solid. Of course, this would work better if I was second pick, so I'm going to ban it. If I'm second pick next time, I'm going to let Devil through. Because if I'm first picking Barrett, I don't want Devil to be available, right? Okay, he's all aboard. Boomerang Hunter train all of a sudden. Which is fine. Just surprising. Swordsman, okay. Well then, no shield bearer, because that was annoying last game, and I don't want to be annoyed. Well, then he just goes priestess instead. Alright, so I need damage. Oh, Executioner could potentially be annoying as well. Gunner there, Berserker there, Sniper there, Bard there. I mean, Mother Teresa gets no value, Piercing Spear gets no value. Oh well. Yeah, I got a couple of my people have good traits, but they don't really synergize. I kind of hope Monk comes in, because I have a couple of people that have good Monk traits. Like Iron Body and Mother Teresa is really good for a Monk, right? Yeah, the Executioner pull doesn't mess around. Oh, yeah, they killed the Bard. Alright, so yeah, we got this. Like, if this match was a full 60 seconds, I feel like he might come back and win. But it's not, so we were fine. Right? That's the important thing. Alright. We are going to reroll a couple traits. But if we're operating under the assumption that we're going to roll with both of the super rookies, which two of my rising stars do I complement the super rookies with? And I think SBS has to stay in because those traits are just too perfect. I kind of feel like the Life for the Party needs to stay in because Life for the Party is amazing. Which means we have, well, I mean, we're going to re-roll Vanguard. We're going to get him a third trait. Yeah, like Mother Teresa and Piercing Spear just don't really work. Piercing Spear does nothing on Bard and Cook. Like, Spark is just weird. Things just don't synergize. Like, his don't really synergize all that well either. Like, Distancing and Mother Teresa can never work on the same person. But Iron Body, like I said, if Monk comes out Iron Body Mother Teresa, that could be good. Probably like reroll Fighter and hope to get Monk. I mean, it's a shot in the dark, but we could try. And then like Laga, we could maybe just leave on the bench and then switch in when we're blue occasionally. Or I could reroll Love for Blue, right? We have some options. And options are good. Cold Corpse and Monk. I'm going to call... Okay, we got first pick against. We're just going to ban Devil. We're not going to try it. I'm going to call Monk and... Shadowmancer? I hope you're right. Yeah, chances are you got at least one of them. I mean, there's only, what, 5 left, right? So... Archer, okay. Archer and Gunner could be scary, actually. So they can both kill Barrett out of his ult rather easily. %30% chance of going over 2. Well, if it's not Monk, chances are one of us are going over 2. Clown and Lancer, Alejandro says. I could deal with that. Shadowmancer is the last thing I want to see. This is ban, right? Yeah. What do you got for me? Dark Mage. Okay, that is fine. Let's try that. Glad I took Boomerang Hunter to help deal with that. This is definitely losable. For sure. I guess Piercing Spear is wasted either way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I might not use both of these super rookies. Depends what they end up with. Depends on what their traits end up as. But as they are right now, I don't think I want to use both of them. Okay. The AI had another invisible person there, right? Or am I just going crazy? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good here. They did not kill my Barrett out of his ult. Gunner got a nice wipe right afterwards. Oh, and okay, feeling not quite as good. Okay, we're fine. Whew. The Gunner ult and Archer ult got good value. Really good value. But hey, we won 4 out of 5. So that's a bunch more money. Bunch of XP. Their stats are good now. Really good. Monk and Shadowmancer. I'm the winner. Nailed it. But I'm really actually sad because I don't want Shadowmancer to be in. I was trying to like reverse jinx it into not coming, but didn't work. Alright. Looseness buffed. It's been out of the meta for a while, so that makes sense. Pyro buff, also out of the meta. Hey, they're trying to make Exorcist great again. I don't know if it was ever great. Try to make it usable. Ogre. It's the first time Ogre, I think, has been touched either way. Cook. Okay, so Cook isn't great now. Ninja. Okay, so Ninja's less of a threat. Taoist gets nerfed again. Mystic Dancer. Okay, I'm okay with this patch. Most of this stuff is not really stuff that I pick, right? Not that I pick this stuff a whole lot either. The Shadowmancer is the problem, yeah, because I struggle with Shadowmancer. All right, so here's the question: do I want to keep everybody? Yeah, let's keep everybody for now, at least. Because I mean, any new super rookies that I hire aren't going to be ready right away. So we already have somebody with Iron Body and distancing. This is just a weird combination. I mean, Iron Body's more for tanks. I mean, we could grab one of the ordinaries and just re-roll. Right? Could just grab them and re-roll 4 traits. Or, I don't know. So we got what? 41,000. That's a lot of money. But there are some improvements we could definitely do. We have more training points, recruitment time, recruitment cost. We have everything there. We could add another sponsor slot, more training points. Crafting speed. Ooh, let's add a weekly activity upgrade. Let's add the strategy upgrade. So that we have 32,000 left. Bunch of crafting stuff. Another activity upgrade. Get the next recruitment slot. I'm thinking I'm good for now, though. Maybe get the training points. And then let's grab this one. Oh, it's still not the recruitment period? Thought it was. All right. Fine, then. Fine. Be that way. All right, Taoist and Cook are out of the meta pretty hard. Or I think they will be anyway. Stars level 2 in training points. Stars level 2 is so expensive, though. And I mean, doesn't do anything unless I get fresh recruits, which I wasn't planning on doing, right? But we could. I guess I could do it. Let's go Sniper. Priestess. Priestess is still strong. And, I mean, it's indirectly stronger now. Because, I mean, just let you put an extra point here. Right? I can put 6 points here instead of 5. Which, I mean, it's not game breaking, but it's an extra point. I don't think I'm gonna grab another sponsor quest. Ice Mage is pretty far out of the meta right now. Most of this stuff, these 3 are still pretty meta. Fighter's not, though. Probably gonna get rid of Cook. Probably gonna re-roll Cook. The smell of blood is wasted on Cook, right? Over a year, what is 1 training point worth over the course of a year? Is that what you're asking? I'm not sure. Exactly. I mean, it depends on what you have, too. I'm sure it's worth more to a super rookie than it is a rising star, right? Alright, so let's do a stream. A little extra cash in my pocket. Failed stream, though. And let's do one more stream. Is that another fail? No, that was a success, right? Yeah. And now we will start looking at some traits. Let us acquire a 3rd trait. Hopefully something good. Nothing. So that's $2,000 down the toilet, and that's fine. That's not the end of the world. All right, now we can recruit. Now I can recruit people. So I'm going to hire you, because I do like relief pitcher. I do like being able to bring the relief pitcher off the bench. So for anybody who can't read it, because I realize the text is extremely small, reduces all stats by 10 if the players participate in the match from the start. Increases all stats by 10 if the players participate as substitutes. So you leave them on the bench, you bring them in midway through for the stat boost. And then Necro, Barrier Mage, neither one of them are any good. So what we can do, let's get him. So Iron Body distancing. So let's get him Warrior first. Poison Dart Hunter's still good though. Can we reduce recruitment cost? 4 grand. Sure. I mean, I could get the recruit stars, but that's like almost all my money. I could re-roll the ordinaries, but I think it's... I'm going to do this. I know it's twice as much than a re-roll, but I feel like it's more... has a better chance. I didn't like their masteries either, right? And their stats weren't great. So I'd rather take another peek, and then we can re-roll. If we just get ordinaries again, we can grab them and re-roll. All right, so that was a couple of successful streams. All right, so let's try to get a third trade here again. But I mean, if we keep doing this 2,000 thing, this money's gonna go quick. Strike out again. That's okay though. All right, so what do we got here? Not much. So that was two crafts in a row where we used 20 of everything where we got nothing. All right, and a couple streams, and then we will try one more time. We'll try one more time to get get a third trade here. For Mighty Bear. Mighty Bear of 2 traits. Hey, there we go. Quick cast. That's a good one. So Piercing Spear and Quick Cast is a good combo. Vanguard's increases all stats by 10 until the first kill. I'll probably just leave him with that for now. I feel like I have better uses of my money. It's not a great trait, obviously, but at least it's not a negative. At some point, we will re-roll that one. I will just have to take a closer look at my money situation before I really decide. Ogre? Ugh. Ogre's not what I wanted. Especially since it just got nerfed. Vanguard is good for stuff like Bard Cook. Okay, well, here's the thing. Maybe I was wrong. I thought it was the first kill in the match in general. Not their first kill, the first kill. I thought. Am I wrong? Have I been reading this trait wrong all along? I thought it was just until somebody dies. Anybody dies. Okay, well, we'll test it. We'll test it. So I'll definitely leave it because I want to test it. Because you can see the stat boost, right? But yeah, if that's the case, it's great with Bard or Cook. Yeah, the translations aren't great. But that's how I've been reading Vanguard this whole time. I 100% could be wrong. But I thought we tested it. I thought I had this conversation with somebody. And we tested it. And it was like I thought it was. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. You think is more worth hidden tent? That interpretation never even crossed my mind because that doesn't even make sense in the context of the game. Yeah, I guess. Well, Vanguard, neither interpretation really makes sense with the word Vanguard. Like what it should be is realistically should be increases defense until there's a kill, right? If you really want, at least that's what my mental interpretation of Vanguard is in my head. Yeah, I'm not sure what you were saying there, Alejandro. You think Vanguard's better than Hidden Potential? I like Hidden Potential better. Vanguard cancels out Hidden Potential's negative. They work well together for sure. All right, what else do we want to re-roll here? Love for blue, maybe? Maybe leave him on the bench. No, let's re-roll this Love for red. Just gotta hope it's not a negative. Another Smell of Blood. Okay, so look, don't get me wrong. Smell of Blood is a fine trait. It's a great trait. Yeah, no, I understand what Hidden Potential does. But it's just, if you have Hidden Potential and Vanguard, right? When Hidden Potential's at its worst, the first 5-10 seconds, Vanguard cancels that out, right? Is all I'm saying. And then once the Vanguard ends, and then they hit the 20-second mark, they're even. And yeah, that's why Hidden Potential's good. And the other one, I forget what the other one's called. The other one's bad, though. The one where you start with the extra stats and lose them. I don't like that one at all. I forget what it's called, though, so I can't. What is it called? What is the other one called? I don't have anybody with it right now, so I can't check. I completely forget what the other one's called, which is bad. I should probably know that. Yeah, I quite like Hidden Potential. Most games, very rarely is the game won or lost in the first 20 seconds. Unless you get like a ridiculous Bard ult or something, right? Yeah, there's no point in having 3 people with Smell of Blood in at the same time, right? That's the problem with Smell of Blood, because you only get a bonus if you get a kill. And, you know, 3 people all can't get the kill, right? Only one person can get a kill. So, I mean, I'm not going to re-roll the Smell of Bloods, but I will be sure to... I will not be using all 3 Smell of Bloods at the same time at any point. Right? In my opinion, it's just not good. All right, so I want to re-roll Fighter here. Try to get Monk. I mean, there's like what, like 9 different supports, so the chances I get Monk is slim, but let's try it. That is not Monk. I'll also be getting value regardless of who gets kills. Yeah, well, as long as the 4th player doesn't get the kills, but yeah, I know what you mean. But generally, I generally go tank, support, 2 damage dealers, right? So if I can do that and just have Barrier Mage, if I can do that and have my 2 damage dealers have the Smell of Blood, Barrier Mage is probably the worst. Yeah. Let's look here. Yeah, Barrier Mage is probably the worst thing I could have gotten there. Oh, in the patch? Oh, it was Monk Shadowmancer. It was Monk Shadowmancer. Like, I was right. I predicted it right. Which is not good because I didn't want Shadowmancer to come in. I was trying to reverse jinx it, right? Or jinx it, I guess. Or just maybe straight up jinx it. Didn't work. It came. So now I'm stuck with it. Knight is okay because he has Iron Body, right? No, obviously distancing doesn't help. But yeah, Cold Corpse, Clown, Lancer left. I'm going to say they come in those order. We'll get Cold Corpse and Clown mid-season. Then Lancer will be last. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Devil and Shadowmancer, I think you're right, Alejandro, will probably be what I ban. Because with that nerf, I think Ninja's not that strong. Right, prevent a losing streak of at least 3. We could probably do that. But you don't get that till the end of the year, but you could probably do that. Achieve a rank of at least 2. You should probably get that. That's a pretty good reward. Prevent a losing streak of at least 2. Achieve at least 847 kills. Achieve at least 8 wins. That would be easy, in theory. Achieve a win streak of at least 3. That shouldn't be too bad. 208 times. Deaths and below, we're not doing that one, I'll tell you that. Achieve at least 4th. So let's go at least 2nd. Now, we don't get that at the end of the year, but that's fine. We got money in the bank. Win streak of at least 3. Prevent a losing streak. Alright, so we got to make sure we don't lose 3 in a row. Then Lancer comes out and never sees any play because it's like a niche Berserker counter and that's it. Yeah, I mean, if Dual Blader happened to get buffed, maybe, right? But other than that, yeah, I agree. It's not going to see a lot of use. Alright, Knight is good. Let's hope for another Warrior. Because I don't have anybody with Knight Mastery either, right? So it's good that way. Alright, what do we got? We got Distancing, Relief Pitcher, Piercing Spear. Not great stats, and Swordsman isn't great. But at least Distancing and Piercing Spear go together. So let's grab Watch. And let's grab Cacao. Sure. And then let's train. So, Distancing, Piercing Spear. We want Marksman. We want Marksman. All Marksman all the time. And here we don't know what we want because we're going to go re-roll traits. So we'll just go 3 and 3 in attack and defense for now. I think Clown is more usable than Lancer. Oh, at this point for sure. Seeing a Lancer alt, a Berserker the moment he alts is the funniest thing ever. Yeah, it's sad when it goes again when you're the Berserker, but yes, when it's the other way, it's great. Clown has a lot of good uses, just isn't the best choice if it doesn't just outstat everything else. In my experience, Clown always seems to get buffed as well. We'll see if that remains the case. But if it does, could be good. Alright, so let's re-roll Captain Ordinary here. Change all traits. What do we got? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Mother Teresa, Vanguard, Quick Cast. I mean, Vanguard's not great, but Quick Cast and Mother Teresa? That's good for a healer. So I think I have like 3 people with Mother Teresa now, right? Yes. Mother Teresa and Piercing Spear doesn't really work together, though. And then we got Mother Teresa here. Be good with Monk, though, right? Well, I think this is the best Mother Teresa. Because it has Quick Cast with it. In my opinion, anyway. Well, there's a lot of talk about Clown here. Clown has a lot of good uses. Well, it's ranged. Also, yeah. It's ranged. It's the only assassin that has ranged. Well, aside from the Devil when it's in alt form. Buff Clown is very good into frontline heavy comps and into specific backline heavy ones. And the classic Gambler plus Clown synergy. Maybe re-roll one of the Mother Teresas. Yeah, I probably will. Well, I'm running out of time, but yeah. Probably. Let's see. See what we got for equipment here first. I'm still using this mat that I got before I ever even played a game from a gift. My best results with Clown were against with another assassin diving the enemy backline, more so than against frontline, right? Generally, Archer's not really what we wanted, but I mean, it's a marksman. Not best or worst, yeah, exactly. That sums it up pretty well. Old middle of the road Archer kind of sums up the Archer in general. Middle of the road. Alright, so which one of these Mother Teresas do we want to reroll? Probably this one. Although he does... Cook was nerfed. The problem with this... Like, Piercing Spear is basically wasted. Maybe I should reroll the Piercing Spear. But I also don't need 3 people with Mother Teresa. Right? Like, I like Piercing Spear, but I already have 1, 2. I guess only 2. I have 2 other people with it. So I'm just thinking, like, if I could get Quick Cast or Gale instead of Piercing Spear. Those would be much better with Bard and Cook. Because clearly, we tried to get this person supports, right? And Piercing Spear doesn't really work. Unless we could get this person... If we could get them Shrine Maiden, Piercing Spear then does something at least. Alright, well, yeah, let's re-roll Taoist here. What are the chances we can get Shrine Maiden? Yeah, re-roll Taoist, exactly. Alright, so we got Shrine Maiden, so we are going to leave Piercing Spear and whatchamacallit. Piercing Spear, Mother Teresa can stay. So probably this one we want to re-roll the Mother Teresa. Because, I mean, Iron Body, Mother Teresa work if we want to go Monk. I can't see me picking Monk a lot. Maybe if we go Monk, like, Plague Doctor? Right? Of course, if we get a bad trade here, it means we can't use this player until mid-season. Oh, okay. Got the same. I was going to say, looks the same. Yeah. Once I know Steins against Zero, I might just do another single player. I mean, that's what's so great about this game is every run is different. Right? Like, this is my 7th run. My 3rd run in the last, 6 weeks, and it's still different. Gambler's okay. Not bad. Could be worse. Alright, so this... Yeah. Who do we leave on the bench here? Probably these 3, I guess. Just because they don't have the stats that everybody else has. For now. Don't want the meta to be static like my last one, though. Fighter is pretty meh. You are correct. Just dual blader comps for 2 years. Well, we'll say this. I mean... All 3 of my last runs have been... Bard's been good. Other than that, though, the metas have been... somewhat different. Somewhat. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave the 3 new people on the bench for now. Let them get some stats up, right? And you... Now that we know... You have Mother Teresa with Quick Cast. We can try to get you a healer. Gambler. Alright, so let's do one more. Fighter. Yeah, Fighter's pretty meh. For sure. Alright, Rich Rhinos. You've generally had Warriors be back out. Yeah, this run especially. Actually, one of the earlier ones too. Was it the first one that I started streaming? That had the, like, Cold Corpse was the only real tank for the longest time. I know there was one like that. Alright, so who do we want in? We want Life of the Party for sure. We want Quick Cast, Small Blood, Gale for sure. Mother Teresa, Piercing Spear. Yeah, let's try this 4, I guess. You should reroll Fighter and the Ogre. I will. Once we get back into the mid-season break and Like both Knight and Shield Bearer were last 5 or something? Yeah. Although, I feel like healing's been good in all 3 runs. You know, Plague Doctor comes in, it's good for a bit, then it gets nerfed and it falls off. Seems to be the way Plague Doctor goes. Like, there is certain, you know, universal truths, it seems, to some degree. Alright, so we're going to let Ninja through. We're going to ban Shadowmancer. We'll see how that goes. Magic Knight ban. For some reason. We're going to take the Bard, and he may just snap Ninja, which could be problematic. Okay, he did not snap pick Ninja, so we're going to go Boomerang Hunter to help kill this Shield Bearer, because with the tie defense, we're going to need that, right? Werewolf. Alright, well, I'm going to ban Ninja then. That's a big Shield Bearer if he leaves it there. Yeah. No, I agree, Eric. It is. That's why I left it at least till the 3rd ban. So he took Sniper. I mean, I have the Boomerang Hunter. It's not like I'm completely struggling for DPS here. Pyro got buffed, but yeah. Mystic Dancer got nerfed back to where she was. I guess Shrine Maiden, Knight. Try that. The thing with like Ninja, like it could still one tap my Bard and then die, right? Is the problem. Seems kind of stagnant. Yeah, well, it's so Bard heavy. I mean, if I let Shadowmancer through, that'll probably shake things up. Pyro did get buffed. I don't think it's great, though, even with the buffs. All right, so you go there. You go there. So, I mean, Piercing Spear is kind of wasted here. Smell of Blood is wasted there. But I think that's fine. We got Mother Teresa on the Shrine Maiden. Yeah, I'm going to let Shadowmancer through next game just to see if it gets picked. Because, I mean, that could change the meta, right? For sure. Alright, so we won that initial exchange. Ooh, Boomerang Hunter, though. My man, that was not the time to ult when you were almost dead. Just saying. Man, they are diving my... Oh, snipers on random target. They said they're diving my Bard pretty good here. Alright, that's a pretty decent Pyro ult, actually. Not the best Bard ult I've ever had, but we got the lead with it. Alright, so that's... Was that the last ult? I believe it was. Alright, so my Knight and my 3 squishies are on separate respawn timers. Or they were briefly. Okay, we seem to get that. We have it under control now. Okay, no, we're good. Does Ogre and Shadowmancer kind of counter it? It does. Of course, Ogre and Shadowmancer on the same team is really dangerous. So, like, leaving Ogre open as Shadowmancer counter can work, but it can also blow up in your face if the other guy gets both of them. I mean, Ogre was nerfed, but I think that's the first time it had been nerfed. Ogre with 1 nerf is still playable in the situations that Ogre is generally playable. Performance of Shrine Maiden was top notch. I didn't even notice. Did the Shrine Maiden have a lot of heals? I just feel like Mother Teresa and Shrine Maiden is good. Yeah, so let's just roll with that team again, I guess. Yeah, no, you can't let them get both. It's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. 1.4k. Yeah, that's quite a bit of heals. All right, what are they going to ban? Hook. Well, Ogre's off the table. First pick, Knight. Not expecting him to first pick Knight. The best champion for it is Cold Corpse, I think. For what? For Shadowmancer? Like against it or with it? I don't even know what to pick here. Alright, so he did pick Shadowmancer. Against it? Well, I wish it was here right now. But it's not. For some reason, I find Plague Doctor goes well with Shadowmancer too. So I don't want that. Yeah, I was going to pick either one of these two. Let's go Shield Bearer. Okay, so there's the Ninja. We'll see how the Squishy Ninja does. So let's go Archer to help deal with the Squishy Ninja. We'll see how this goes. I'm legitimately curious. This guy needs new new masteries desperately. So yeah. No, this is... Okay, let's put you there. Yeah, that's a little better. Quick cast on Archer's largely wasted. Feel like Shadowmancer being in pushes Sniper down a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Sniper doesn't like Shadowmancer for sure. I don't want her... God. Because here's the problem with Shadowmancer is you can lose late. Big time. Right? So I'm tempted to, like, use late alts. But... I don't know. Like, I might get snowballed early if I do this right. Man, that ninja died fast, though. Holy crap. And actually, Ninja's not great with Shadowmancer because, I mean, the Ninja can teleport across the map anyway. It doesn't need to be respawning in the back line. Maybe it's just me. I don't think it's great. But yeah, here's where we get in trouble. Yeah. But having squishy things with Shadowmancer isn't bad. Like, Ninja isn't... The squishiness of Ninja is somewhat, I guess, nullified by having Shadowmancer. I don't know. Alright, so I need a good Shrine Maiden ult here. Need to get a lot of value out of it. Which we did. Let's take him down to the water. Ah! Kill the ninja! Oh, that was close. Ooh. Ninja Shrine Maiden is fine because it means the general formation you want stays the same. Ninja just suicide in all the time. Or Ninja Shadowmancer, you mean. Yeah. Oh, that was close. Yeah, Ninja did... I mean, it did its damage, but... That was the closest win I've seen. Yeah, that was... It was close. I mean, too close for Cumber, but it was kind of like... That was a... Okay, we're up 1-0. Let's see what happens if we leave Shadowmancer open. And he picked it in the top 2. So now we know. If I don't want to deal with Shadowmancer, I probably have to ban it. In a 2026 Pro League Division 1 first round match between Insane Clown Bosses and Rich Rhino's Spark, a recent addition to the team has led Insane Clown Bosses to victory. In the last match, Spark recorded a total of 10 kills, 9 deaths, and 23 assists using Shrine Maiden. Spark is expected to gradually increase his playing time. His outstanding performance has left a strong impression, and everyone is looking forward to his growth as a player. Priestess, okay. That's not our support person. Overweight ostriches. You've never seen that one before? I feel like I've seen that one before. Well, closest for a losing situation. I've been winning ones just as close. Well, I won there. I got the win there. Gunner. Yeah. I mean, we'll re-roll Swordsman too, eventually. Because, I mean, distancing, right? So we want all marksmen here. Let's just bump them all up one, I guess. And you, Priestess, okay. Let's get another support here. So we got Mother Teresa and Quick Cast. That'd be strong for Priestess. Sticky Seaweeds, what did they pick last week? Monk. Devil, Ninja, Pyro. Alright, so Shadowmancer is not showing up here, but I'm going to let it through again. I'm going to ban Devil and Ninja. Let's see what he comes up with. But yeah, Pyro, I know it got buffed, but there's a full extra second on its cooldown. I mean, that is a lot of extra base attack, but I don't know. I feel like this overall is worse than its base state. I mean, like you were losing and then caught up. A lot of close wins where you're winning. Oh yeah. I'm really good at blowing leads. My teams, for whatever reason, are great at blowing leads. Although to be fair, I was on late alts there, right? So that was kind of like the plan. Use late alts to counteract the late game Shadowmancer snowball. It was risky because it almost got out of, out of reach there at one point, but we kept it within reach, and we got the win. Yes, Eric, that's a good point. Pyro, that is one situation where like Pyro never misses her ult, right? Shadowmancer. So yeah, Pyro, Ice Mage, Priestess, and a tank, I guess. Shield Bearer. That's pretty low damage team though. I'm just realizing as I think about it. No Knight, huh? Gunner. Okay. There's a Shadowmancer again. All right, let's try the Pyro. Shadowmancer can also be banned into full wipe channeled alts if she uses her alt skill. Her skill rate as everyone dies with double value. Yeah, like Boomerang Hunter and Berserker. Yeah, I've seen alts get extra value. Executioner, Boomerang Hunter, Shadowmancer, Gunner. I don't have a tank. Let's try Monk. Let's give Monk a go here. Mother Teresa, Monk. Pyro there. You there. Yeah, it should be good. Quick cast Smell of Blood Gale is amazing on a damage dealer. I mean, I feel like Executioner Pull is going to be largely wasted with Shadowmancer. Pick Ogre. Oh, I should have picked Ogre. Yeah, you're right. I should have picked Ogre. Alright, well, let's try this again. Try the late alts again against Shadowmancer. Fired into Shadowmancer is suicide. Could very well be. Could very well be. I just wanted to try it once, right? To know. I mean, so far it's even, but he hasn't used his alts yet. Ooh, is he on late alts, maybe? No, he's on mid alts. Alright, so now he gets the lead. Hopefully we can come back late. But yes, if I'm planning to take Bard, I should probably ban Shadowmancer. Alright, so there's Pyro alt. So there's the good value Pyro alt, like I said, but he still had Gunner alt, which kind of ruined my plan. Yeah. So there's a problem with Bard right there. I don't know about Ogre. It seems like it does better against tanks. Well, it's good into this situation because once you get to this point in the match, he doesn't have to travel anywhere. He's already right in the action. And if the Ogre's always in the action, Ogre is amazing. Yeah, Shadowmancer screwed Bard there. Well, I feel like what really screwed it was Gunner alt happened so late, right? That it kind of like, I was just starting to use my alts to get back in it, and then the alt came out. All right, so Monk tanked a ton of damage, healed a bit. So Monk is fine in this role. But yes, picking 3 extremely squishy things into a Shadowmancer was not a good idea. But I'm just trying to learn how to play around Shadowmancer here, right? I'd like to play Plague Doctor next match. I'm pretty confident. Maybe. Maybe. It's possible. But yeah, I should have picked Ogre. All right, I'm going to leave Shadow open again. I'm not going to first pick Bard, though. What am I going to first pick? Yeah, I don't know what the first pick now. Everything just dies to Shadowmancer. Well, not just dies, but... I mean, I could first pick Shadowmancer. Or let's first pick Plague Doctor. Why not? YOLO. Boomerang Hunter, Shield Bearer. Alright, so this time he didn't pick Shadowmancer top 2. Which is interesting. Let's try Plague Doctor Monk. I know it's into a Boomerang Hunter, which isn't great in theory, but I want to try it. All right, I'm gonna ban Shadowmancer now. So it's not always gonna go top 2. Oh, when did he ban Poison Dart Hunter? I was gonna take that. I am gonna lose here, aren't I? Yeah, I am pretty sure I'm gonna lose. I don't have a lot of damage. Oh, there's a Bard. He was on mid alts, so let's also do mid alts. Mystic Dancer. It got nerfed again. I don't know, Alejandro. I don't know about Mystic Dancer, my man. That second nerf hurts it significantly. Yeah, but Shield Bearer doesn't have high base HP. It has high base defense. Mystic Dancer is good against high base HP. It's not good against high defense. That's what I'm thinking anyway. We'll see. He's got a good team. I think I'm going to lose, but I don't think Mystic Dancer would have helped. With that said, I still think that I'm going to lose. But I have double heals, but nope. Not nearly enough double heals there. Well, they kept the sniper alive there, though. But we don't really have a way to kill the Bard is the problem. So I'm hoping the Plague Doctor ult can counter the Bard ult, right? That's like my only real hope. Sniper does outrange both of his range damage dealers. Is also something that I have in my back pocket. Priest Assault is terrible. Terrible Priest Assault. Ooh, that was a good Plague Doctor ult. Countered. Nice. Countered Boomerang Hunter and the Bard ult. And the Gunner ult. And now I win. Probably. Well, they're trying to lose it here. How much is the Priestess healed for so far? 1,400. Monk's healed for 800. Yeah, that was lucky. That was a lucky probably Plague Doctor ult for sure. I'm not gonna, you know, pat myself on the back too hard over this one. But I mean, the what I wanted to happen happened, but it happened like absolutely perfectly. Countered his 3 major alts, right? I mean, Shield Bearer alts kind of whatever. But the other 3 alts are game-changing alts. And the Plague Doctor ult basically countered all 3 of them. I'll take it, though. A win's a win, folks. I wouldn't want to try that exact scenario too many times. My only, yeah, and it was. You know, I feel like Princess Leia. Luke, you are my only hope. So apparently the Plague Doctor's name is Luke. Went FK for a second. I need to back and watch that. Yeah, it was a good Plague Doctor alt. Like, literally, the Boomerang Hunter spun up his alt, and you could see the Plague Doctor and Monk's health going like this. And right before they hit 0 health, the Plague Doctor was like, alt. And then the Bard was like, well, I'm going to alt too then. And then the Gunner alted right at the end and didn't get any value. I need to go back and clip the vampire random target shenanigans. Oh, that was hilarious. She's just like, boom, 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 dead. Boom, boom, dead. I think he ended the match with 2 stacks, that vampire, that game. That was yesterday, for anybody who's wondering what we're talking about. The opponent had a vampire with the random target trait, which does exactly what it says. They randomly change targets every 5 seconds. So the vampire would go in to one of my backliners, and then it wouldn't even damage it, and it would leave and go to one of my other backliners. And then, you know, before it even did any damage, it was half dead and would be back in its coffin. It was a really nice Plague Doctor alt. And like I said, I will give myself some credit for realizing the potential that, you know, that my alt could counter his, but I did not expect it to be that good. I got lucky for sure. 75 damage vampire. Yeah, that was. Yeah, like I said, I think he had 2 stacks. So he did 2 basic attacks. That's it, the whole game. So we're gonna leave Shadowmancer open again. Okay, Bard, first pick. We've beaten this in the past by just outranging it. But I feel like that's risky with Shadowmancer. You think I should go Shadowmancer and Ogre? Alright, let's try it. YOLO. Gotta try it at least once, right? Gunner, okay, that doesn't really screw me up too bad, I don't think. Alright, so we want to take away some tanks. Let's take away the Monk. Executioner for pulls. You don't have a lot of damage right now, though. Now we have some damage. And I know Sniper isn't great with Shadowmancer necessarily, but I need something to deal damage. Quick cast on the Shadowmancer for even shorter respawns. Gale. Piercing Spear there. I got very little mastery, though. Kind of sucks. Alt early. Get ahead early with alts. I think it'll be fine. I mean, he went all ranged, right? So, yeah. That right there is the potential problem. But, yeah, the Ogre hasn't really gotten involved yet. That's why I went early alts, right? If we can start spawn camping them. Potentially. All right, because now the Ogre will always be involved, right? So we should be okay. Yeah. Hopefully we can get a full spawn camp going here. And the Ogre, if he kills the Ogre again, it's going to be extremely tanky. If he kills it, it'll be once. All right, so we canceled the Bard alt, so we're fine. I'm not even worried. It was a little touch and go early until we got positioned. Yeah, bonk boy, full bonk. He's going full bonk. Poison doesn't count for the passive. I mean, you can still see his count though, right? His stack count. He was plenty tanky even without poison counting. Yeah, Sniper did her job. 19 kill Sniper. Yeah. All right, big win. Gets the stupid old stinky seaweeds. So yeah, the overweight ostriches must have been promoted, right? Oh, them the mermaids. So the mermaids got promoted with me. Then the next season they got demoted back down. Now they're promoted back up. They can't decide where they want to be, the musical mermaids. Tisk tisk. They gotta make up their minds. They gotta just decide. Military uniform. Oh goody. Exorcist. Yay. Just kidding. Not yay. Not yay at all. Alright, give me a healer. We will re-roll this exorcist at some point. And what is military? Sniper champion mastery +6. Wow, I feel like 30 wins with a sniper. That must be match wins, not game wins, because I feel like we've played sniper a lot. I feel like we should have got this earlier, right? Alright, so let's take a look at the overall meta here. Alright, we can ignore win rate, because it's a lot of small sample sizes. Gunner, extremely meta. Checking your history, yeah. So we'll come back to that. So is this game wins or match? So okay, so it is only 31. Yeah. I guess it only came in, you know, it wasn't there at the start, right? Holy crap, Bard. And 68% win percent. Poison Dart Hunter strong. Knight strong. Ice Mage weak. Plague Doctor strong. Werewolf. Is that the only one under 50%? So far, at least. Gunner. Ooh, Gunner. Struggling with Gunner. Ghost. Alright, so yeah, maybe I should just stop picking ghosts. 1 and 6. Yikes. The damage stat is average damage. In this screen, you mean? I believe so, yes. Boomerang Hunter. Mystic Dancer, that's only 2 matches though, so I don't want to draw too many conclusions out of that. Pyro, Lightning Mage, Gunner, Swordsman. Swordsman. Sniper way down here. Kind of surprising. Devil also better. Yeah, but usually Devil's not there to pick because I'd banned it, right? The times that we've picked Devil, we picked it in very specific situations. Poison Dart Hunter, man. It's won once out of 9 games. I feel like that's just got to be a fluke, right? Yeah, so they don't deal damage, or they haven't been picked yet. Vampire completely out of the meta. Monk's actually been picked quite a bit. Yeah, these are the low damage dealers. Necro's, I know it's only 2 matches, but Necro's not in a good spot right now. Magic Knight. Magic Knight's in its base state. I thought base state Magic Knight was pretty decent. Have I picked Magic Knight yet? I don't think I have I? Yeah, it's still in its base state. Why? Taoist again. That it made me review that message. Magic Knight is pretty specific in her uses. Yeah. I guess. But I mean, you could pick her with Shield Bearer, and as long as you got decent damage from the back line, she should be decent, you would think. Use Magic Knight into Shadowmancer? God, I don't want to... guys, you folks are going to make me pick Shadowmancer all the time, aren't you? I mean, I know it worked, but... I'm going to pick Magic Knight at some point here. Soon. Maybe not this match, maybe not this game, but soon. Alright, what do you got? What do you got, Rabid Raccoons? Magic Knight isn't that great in Shadowmancer because she wants people to mostly be in a line. Yes. I find she's good against... well, obviously, if they have multiple frontliners, she's good. But she's also, I find, Poison Dart Hunter, Lightning Mage, and Boomerang Hunter are often close enough to get hit, right? In my experience. All right, I'm going to let Ninja through again. Sniper ban, interesting. Shrine maiden, okay. Screw it, whatever. Oh yeah, poison dart hunter, of course. Jerk. Mansion is also good when there's nobody that wants to be on the side or back. She's good in the stable comps, yes. Now I have like no damage right now, but I'm aware. Oh, bird, really? Well, we don't know. We don't know when his ults are going to be, but I'm just hoping, praying that he ults the same time I do. Basically. This is probably a loss, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. I know narrow the distance into poison dart hunter is probably not good, but at least I have a healer and a shield bearer. And we did get first blood. Priestess is doing a heck of a job keeping everybody alive for as long as she did. That was crazy. All right, so it's gonna come down to alts, right? Like, because these skirmishes are actually pretty even. But having the priestess dead there sucked. I'm thinking he's on late alts because he still hasn't alted with anybody. That was not a great Plague Doctor alt, to be fair. So yeah, this is gonna be a loss. That was a terrible Plague Doctor alt. Why was that Plague Doctor alt so bad? Like, it felt like it took them like way too long to kill the fighter. Right? Like, okay, Shrine Maiden's still good. She did not get nerfed. Shrine Maiden is still good. 100% still good. Oh, the Bard field. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he keeps picking Bard, but not till late. You'd like to play Bard in the next match. Yeah, we could probably arrange that. I would say. Yeah, I am first pick. Ugh. But it's like, I first pick Bard. You know what, I'm not first picking Bard. If he wants to take a top 2, he can. But I'm not first picking it. I'm going to first pick Shrine Maiden. Because it's still good. Like, this cooldown being down to 2.2 is ridiculous. Alright, so there's the Ninja. And the Bard. Well, that's not what I was expecting him to do. Well then. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm kind of rattled right now. Really? Vampire Plague Doctor game? I mean, now that he's picked the Priestess, I'm kind of thinking, well, Vampire, I don't even know if it needs Plague Doctor, though. You know what I mean? Just the Vampire alone might be enough to completely ruin his day. It depends what he does with his last pick, but I mean, if he takes a frontliner, the Vampire's going to feast. But if he takes a backliner, I don't know. Boomerang Hunter. We will see what happens. He has a very weird comp. Yeah, I don't know. Like, so the ninja's gonna go in. Obviously, we're hoping for night taunts. But if not, hopefully we can kill it with these two before the ninja gets the kill. Right? Hopefully. So what I'm wondering about is the Boomerang Hunter going to attack the knight, or is the Boomerang Hunter going to attack the vampire? Right? And I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But Knight and Shrine Maiden will both help the vampire get stacks too. Alright, so the vampire is going to get his stacks very quickly. Because, yeah, they're just letting them chew on the Bard. I mean, the Priestess is keeping the Bard alive, but the vampire got 10 stacks there. And once he gets his bleed, he'll be able to counter the healing with his bleed. Or, you know, somewhat, to some degree, right? And he has it there now, so... should be good. I mean, he does have some scary alts. But I think we're going to be okay here. Yeah, we're fine. We killed the Bard. We insta-killed the Bard. Yeah, and like both the Knight and Shrine Maiden alts let the vampire stay in longer, right? And the ninja's not doing... I mean, the ninja's got 7 kills, but he died 10 times for it. Not even close. Yeah, this was a strange comp. Yeah, Vampire, 2,000 damage, didn't die. So whoever called Vampire, Eric, good call. Yeah, like I said, when you said Vampire Plague Doctor, I was like, Vampire, yes? I'm not even sure we need Plague Doctor to go with it, though. I think Sniper was a good pick, too, to help kill the ninja when it dove, but also because it outranges the Boomerang Hunter. Now, we didn't know he was going to pick Boomerang Hunter, but... yeah, because like I said, if the Boomerang Hunter stays on the Vampire, then my Sniper's going to be picking off whoever once the ninja dies, right? But if the Boomerang Hunter's on the Knight, then the Vampire's just going to feast. Yeah, you can't do... this is why I don't like picking 2 0 damage characters, because stuff like Vampires just can feast, right? It's risky. I know people are always like, "Oh, Bird Cook," you know, but I don't like having 2 characters do 0 damage. What champion should I play with next? Sniper, probably. So, I banned Shadowmancer there, right? Yeah, I banned Devil Shadowmancer, okay. Because I was thinking, did Shadowmancer get through there? But no, I banned it. Because if Ninja was on banned, then I must have banned something. How Vampire with PG works? After Plague Doctor's alt. Yes, so yeah, the Vampire stays out while the Plague Doctor alt is active. It doesn't run. So yeah, it gets its stacks quickly, generally speaking. You need to ban Vampire and pick 2 things with damage for that comp. I mean, problem is, like, any assassin can potentially mess up that team comp, right? Yeah, he goes back when the alt ends, but he stays out. Like, even if he's low, he stays out during the alt, which lets him get his... he usually gets most, if not all, of his stacks, right? Right, so he's going Bard. I could go Ninja. Do I want to just try outranging him again? I want to try Vampire. Depends on what else he does. Let's just go Shrine Maiden Sniper. Okay, so he went Ninja. That's fine. I mean, in a really roundabout way, so far, this is a salty run back. I don't think it will continue to be a salty run back. I think at some point he'll pick something different. But right now, thus far, it's a salty run back. So I don't even know what I'm scared of here, really. Necro, I guess. Bard and Necro can always be scary, potentially. So let's go Knight to help deal with Ninja. Yeah, Gunner and Werewolf. Werewolf is not what I was expecting him to do. So I need more backline damage to help deal with the Werewolf. Something that has a bit of girth, preferably. Which would be the Poison Dart Hunter, I believe. Alright, we do not want to stay close together for this one. I mean, I could. Depends where the Gunner positions, though, right? Because Gunner is good against Vampire. I mean, I could have for sure. I think it would have been risky. Yeah, I feel like I'd be living on the edge taking another Vampire. I think Gunner and Werewolf can stay in the coffin. Yeah, that's the thing too. The Werewolf would be on the coffin. Potentially. But yeah, Werewolf, that was not what I was expecting him to do. And I think it'll be fine. Although he did win that exchange, that initial exchange. Kill the Bard, please. Thank you. Poison got it, I think. Not a great sniper ult, though. I don't have amazing ults in general here. Shrine Maiden ult, obviously. The good thing about Shrine Maiden is, like, it always gets something. Like, she died instantly, but her ult stays up. Right? Which makes her better in a lot of things. But the Ninja and Werewolf together is super annoying. Right? Like, that's starting to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, no, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose here for sure. Because Werewolf, it's because double assassins suck, man. And Werewolf with Bard is really good. Poison Dart, yeah, Poison Dart Hunter ult I find is just always low value. I don't remember the last time I had a, like, amazing Poison Dart Hunter ult. I guess it's good if you can combine it with something that keeps your people alive. Right? And Gunner, wow, Gunner actually kind of feasted there. 2,500 damage. But, I mean, that's largely due to Bard buffs. But Werewolf with Ninja was... It was too much for these little squishy backliners. Right? Yeah, the Poison Dart Hunter's not bad in theory, but... A champion alt tier list, that'd be interesting. Although I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with me. Well, I mean, we're in fine shape here, but 2 teams ahead of us is not so good. He said, I see a random vampire pick and I raise you a random werewolf pick. Yeah. That's, I mean, but here's the thing, like, clown or vampire would have worked just as well. Like, squishy ninja's a problem, but actually, like, ghost and ninja could have been scary because the ninja goes in first, gets it low, dies, but then the ghost gets the kill. Potentially. Doing damage, just shove them in the channel. So that is not a healer. So that's not what we wanted. That's okay. What we got here? Something good? Something new at least? Not new or good. Sudden Seahorses. This is the team that's in first, right? Yep. What have they been picking? Bard, Gunner, Boomerang Hunter, Shield Bearer. It's a pretty good little team. Right there. Be a shame if somebody banned Bard. But Shadowmancer's not getting picked a whole lot here, is it? 55%. That's largely from bans And I mean, what, probably 4 or 5 of those are just me, I would say. Plague Doctor comp would destroy that comp. Yeah. But the problem with Plague Doctor struggles against Boomerang Hunter a bit. Right? 75% win rate, yep. No, it's good. I gave it one of those 2 losses, though. Because generally, Plague Doctor, you want at least one other melee, right? And multiple melee struggle against Boomerang Hunter. Gunner apparently is strong right now, too. Like, I know its base attack is doubled, but it's been nerfed a couple times in other areas. Like, I have not been picking Gunner. Maybe I should be. Right? Maybe I should be. He took the devil away. Interesting. And I'm going to take his Bard away. Ooh, right into the Plague Doctor. No hesitation. She usually does. Shadowmancer, in my experience, she usually does. It's like Plague Doctor, right? They come in, they're oppressive for a bit. Same with Dual Blader. They kind of define the meta for a bit, then they get nerfed and they kind of go away. Right? And then they might get buffed back up a bit, you know, percolate back up to the surface. All right, so Plague Doctor. I have no idea what he's going to do with Plague Doctor. Know what I mean? Like, what's he going to... Ooh, okay, okay. I guess I should have saw that coming. I don't need him having double assassins here at all. So let's get some poison to help deal with the vampire, hopefully. Barrier Mage kind of cancels that out. And then he went Gunner. We'll see. I mean, I like my team on paper. I think it's a pretty solid team. But, yeah. We'll see what happens. We do have Mother Teresa on the Shrine Maiden. He has a pretty beefy Barrier Mage here, though. He's got distancing here. News of Victory. News of Victory is nice on Plague Doctor. Fast Runner Vampire. We don't know when he's ulting, unfortunately. Be really helpful to know when he's ulting. Let's go late alts. I feel like there's less chance of him on late alts, because we don't want to ult while the Plague Doctor's ulting, right? But we will have to note when he's on, when he ults, too. Alright, so the Vampire got 3 stacks, but we did kill it. Killing it is important. Killed the Gunner there. Oh, the Vampire... okay, so he's on early ults. I guess I should have predicted that with Vampire. So the Vampire's got a stack, so that could be a problem. To put it mildly. But yeah, as long as we can send him back to his coffin quickly like that, so we can't spread the bleeds around. I do have some alts coming. Kill the coffin. Okay. Kill the coffin again, please. Thank you. Yeah, I don't even care, but the fact that it didn't kill the Barrier Mage is irrelevant. Alright, Shrine Maiden ult doing work. We're good. I was scared there when Vampire got his stacks that early. But we managed to keep him in his coffin for the most part, right? Like, if he's not alive to spread his bleed, it's not that bad. Shrine Maiden. 1200 damage, 1600 healed. That's good. Last I checked, that's pretty darn good. I mean, don't get me wrong, Vampire did 1000 damage, soaked up 1800. Right, but not enough. Beautiful. Yeah, I was not expecting him to first pick Plague Doctor. That took me by surprise there. I think I pretty much carried. Yeah, the Bear Mage didn't do much. I agree. It's not in a good spot right now. I think its cooldown was nerfed, and it really needs the cooldown, right? Like that's the one thing that really hurts it. And he probably took it. In theory, it can kind of help cancel out the Poison Dart Hunter to some degree, but it really didn't. It really didn't. Yeah, I feel like a real healer or another damage dealer or even something like Monk would have been much better for him than Barrier Mage. Just my opinion. Why did he ban Ogre? Is he planning to take Shadowmancer? All right, so no Bard. So we're going to first pick Shrine Maiden. I think it's first pick worthy. He's going to go Ninja. I'm okay with that. I am not overly shocked by that. So let's take Knight to help deal with the Ninja. CC is nice. No Berserker. Let's learn our lesson from earlier where Ninja and Werewolf was a problem. So there's the Boomerang Hunter. That's fine because he's only going to be hitting one. So we're going to go Sniper. We're going to go Archer. The Ninja's going to die. Ooh, Executioner. That could be spicy. It could be not great for me, to be fair. Ninja's going to have a rough day, but hopefully the Executioner gets Archer because she can just use her ability and jump back. Sniper or Shrine Maid might have rough days too. So he was on what? Early alts, right? Do I want to match alt for alt against him? Not really. Let's stick with late alts. Come back late if I have to. Alright, so yeah, so him pulling in my Shrine Maiden is not ideal. Ninja's actually doing way more work than I expected so far. Alright, so there's Boomerang Hunter Priest. There's all his alts down already. But he's got a huge lead. And my alts don't come up for a long time. This could be a problem. Priestess, man. I can't kill anything. Like, seriously. Oh, we finally killed stuff. Only because the Archer ult. Yeah, my ults are not good enough to get a comeback here, I don't think. I mean, we'll make it closer. And the Priestess heals are real. I feel like she's heal help. Oh, Mother Teresa. Executioner was a problem. Executioner was a problem. See, on paper, I thought I had that. Although, when I saw Executioner, I got a little less excited. That was a good pick. Yeah, I expected the Ninja to have a rough day, but it really didn't. That Ninja clone lived forever from the Ninja ult. That was the problem. I mean, the Priestess heals were a problem. That's what enabled the snowball, right? Because the Priestess healing the Ninja clone, I would argue, was the main issue. But I mean, I don't know. He doesn't pick either of those things often enough to justify a ban, right? We just have to try to play around it, hope it doesn't get picked too much, I guess. But we keep letting Ninja through, and it's twice we've lost to it now. Right, so we got to be careful. All right, so there's Bard. Why take Ninja? I don't think so. He's probably going to take it now. I realize that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with running it back here. Although we might possibly pick Vampire with our last pick, depending on what he does. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Eric. I mean, depends greatly on Gunner. He's on early alts. I could do Plague Doctor, maybe. You know what? I'm going to do Plague Doctor. I'm going to go early alts to counter his alt. Let's stay close together as well. I think this should work. Depends on the timing of the Plague Doctor alt, though, right? But I mean, ooh, Ninja got both backliners there. All right, well, so far, Plague Doctor alt has not been good. There we go. Gotta kill the Bard, though. Okay. I wish the Shrine Maiden alt would have been the same time. I should have picked simultaneous alts. Ninja's actually doing work. I think I'll win still, but this Ninja is a problem. Like, it's successfully getting kills every time it dives, I feel. Which is not good. Okay, Dead Bard is good, though. Like, Ninja killed both my backliners there. I don't know. Maybe Ninja is worth a ban. I mean, I know I won, but... that was... Ninja was good. I mean, the only reason I won is because Plague Doctor alt counteracted a lot of the Bard alts. In a perfect situation, though, what happens is you want the Shrine Maiden alt to be at the same time. Yeah, I do have two of the squishiest backliners, you're correct. But a lot of the backliners are squishy, right? Like, a lot of the backliners have had their health reduced, right? So there's not a lot. Other than Archer, there's not a lot of, and I guess Poison Dart Hunter. Not a lot of good options there. Holy support meta. Holy not mage meta. Well, I mean, this makes sense. If I picked a mage, I picked, what, Pyro once and Shadowmancer once or twice? Because Shadowmancer is considered a mage. Like Lightning Mage, Ice Mage. Oh. Ooh. Ice Mage. That could be usable again. Necro. Ooh, Vampire. Is that back to where it was? Because it was nerfed earlier. Is that even higher than his base? We'll have to check. Boomerang Hunter gets its first nerf. There's the Shadowmancer nerf we were all expecting. Executioner. Poor Exorcist, man. Poor Exorcist. And Berserker. So Berserkers... remind me to not pick Berserker under any circumstances. Vampire. That is more than... wow, that is a fair bit more than his base attack. That was a huge buff. This base attack sucks, but Ice Mage might be useful now. Just right on the edge. Well, I guess Mystic Dancer. So, yeah, I guess a lot of these... yeah, 50 HP. So Mystic Dancer was at 50 HP at one point. Then she got buffed back up. Ice Mage might be close to usable. Yeah, close to usable is exactly what I would call it. But so many HP nerfs is so good for Marksman. Yeah. Man, if this Mystic Dancer base attack was like any amount higher, she'd be so good. I mean, Boomerang Hunter, he's still good, right? He's still been buffed, but that does hurt him for sure. What else got nerfed there? How does Sniper avoid? Is nobody else picking Sniper? Is it just me? 38% ban pick, 50% win rate. I guess that's why. That makes sense for the sniper to not get either thing, I guess. Ninja actually had a good win rate. Wow. Wow. Seven picks, 100% win rate. Like this, you know, you can ignore these. It's too small of a sample size, but even these are interesting. It's tankier, but it does like no damage. It's quite a bit tankier. It's got 60 extra HP, but its base attack and attack speed have both been gutted, right? Very curious how win rates would shake out if you could get thousands of games in between patches, especially with random teams. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Bard Werewolf is good. Like, Werewolf is tanky enough now that it can be your own, it can frontline for you, right? If you have enough of a strong backline. All right, Sudden Sharks. Where are they at? Right here. Devil, Monk, Shrine Maiden, Poison Dart Hunter. Okay. Okay. Shrine Maiden not touched in that patch. But yeah, Werewolf, well, especially before it got nerfed. But there was a time where I was using Bard Werewolf because that extra attack speed from the Bard buff, it just just flies around the map. It's kind of hilarious. And OP. Hilarious and OP. All right, Sudden Sharks. So we're going to ban Devil for sure. Actually, having Ice Mage as somewhat viable again makes me even less scared of Ninja, right? Especially if there's no Ogre there to counter Shadowmancer, we're definitely going to ban it. Okay, so he went Bard. I might pick Werewolf, but it's not going to be yet. It'll be later if it happens. I know picking Vampire this early is risky, but I'm scared with the buff that it's not going to be there if I wait, right? Okay, so he went Plague. Guess I should have picked a little earlier. Oh, and Executioner. Goody. Goody, goody gumdrops. Go Exorcist. Help stop the pull. Some AoE maybe be good. I can't believe Shrine Maiden's about to go unpicked. Werewolf is going to be... Yeah, Gunner's good against Werewolf, though, too. I don't know what to pick here, legitimately. I'm just curious, what are they going to be doing? Are they going to be trying to kill the werewolf and the vampire, or are they going to be trying to kill the poison dart hunter? This is going to be, it's going to be chaos. I can tell you that much. Let's hope that, so getting him on Gale will be good, though. Actually, I want everybody to have Gale. I can't give everybody Gale, but I want all four of these to have Gale. Hopefully his alts. Or yeah, oh, what am I thinking? I was thinking I had Plague Doctor. Oh, I can't counter his alts when he has all of them. All the good ones. So my vampire did get 5 stacks there. Now he's just sitting in his coffin forever. All right, so I really regret doing early alts because they're going to get no value. No, we killed the Bard there. That's good. But all our alts are down. And, yeah, and he's got quite a hefty lead. Yeah, 2 of the strongest alts in the game. If I'd done late alts, I might have been able to come back late, but I don't think that's a possibility now. Vampire, it's going to get his stacks right at the last minute, but it's going to be too late. And there's its stacks, but too little, too late. Far too little, far too late. Well, at least the Executioner pulled in Werewolf. Yeah, my Werewolf's dying way faster than I expected. What do you mean, Vampire stacks? Do you mean hidden potential? No. Vampire, his ability... Here, we'll look at it here in a sec. It's the wording of the Vampire's alt is absolutely terrible. So I'd understand if you don't realize what it does. Well, I was thinking about Shrine Maiden for my last pick, and maybe I should have, but he had Executioner, right? I didn't want to go Shrine Maiden. I have no idea what you're trying to say, Alejandro. I don't know what Pla is. But yeah, so Vampire. So his look at his ultimate. It's worded terribly. Hits an enemy 13 times, inflicting a permanent bleeding effect after the 13th hit. So every time he does a basic attack, he gets a stack. You can see it down in the corner of his little square where, you know what I mean, where it says if they have their alt still. So it'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 13. Once he hits 13, then he has a bleed. Every one of his attacks put a bleed on the enemy after that. Every one of his basic attacks. And he absolutely pops off after that. So you want to get his stacks as early as possible. So you generally you want to combine him with somebody who has an alt that lets him live long enough to quickly get his stacks, because he's OP once he has his stacks. The bleed is very real and very good. Plague and EXE counter the comp. Oh yeah. Well, it's worded terribly, right? Like, hits an enemy 13 times makes you think he goes in and hits the enemy 13 times. It does say it's a passive, but I'm assuming it's a translation issue. It's not worded well. I didn't realize what it did either. Honestly. Yeah, no, he counterpicked me pretty good. Executioner does counter what I like to pick, to be fair. A lot of the times. But I mean, we were getting pretty spicy, like Werewolf, right? Like, I do like to keep things interesting, though. I don't want to just pick the same thing over and over and over and over, because, I mean, it gets boring. For me as well as for you. Mostly for you. I don't care if I get bored. Alright, so speaking of boring, Shrine Maiden Archer again. Apparently. I mean, whatever. But so Vampire's banned. I might go Werewolf here. I know we just tried Werewolf and it lost. But it might be spicy here. Is he going to pick Ninja, though, is the question? Let's go Werewolf. And I know Boomerang Hunter just got nerfed. But I think it's still pretty playable, especially when he has a tanking. Oh, so who saw that coming? Did anybody see that coming? What was that? Like, Ghost for the first time in 3 years. Just anyway, as you can see, I'm rattled right now. Quick cast is bad. Quick cast is wasted on him, but if I move him, we lose the mastery. That was an uncomfortable close-up. So he was on early alts, right? So he's going to be on early alts again. So let's alt after he's done. I know generally early alts are good against Ghost, but I don't want my Bard to die to the Archer or Shrine Maiden. Right? Oh, and Vanguard. Let's, well, it depends. Can we watch the Sniper to see when it loses the Vanguard stat boost? Now, the chance the Sniper might get the first kill, in which case doesn't tell us anything, but if it doesn't. So it's at 77, 72. All right, so they got the first kill. Yeah, so immediately, I think. I don't know. She got a kill right after, so it's hard to tell. I might have to go back and like freeze frame it. Actually, what I should do is give this person Bard or Cook or Priestess at some point, and then we'll know for sure. So his Ghost is getting stacks, which is scary. Good Sniper alt, though. So as long as I have a decent Bard alt here, I'll be fine. But I need a good Bard alt. Good Boomerang Hunter alt. All right, now Bard comes back alive. Alts. Werewolf doing work. This is going to come down to the wire. I think we're good, though. Oh, Ghost is scary, though. Okay, we killed Ghost. We're fine. Yeah, I can't believe he picked Ghost. Yeah, that's why I always... So yeah, listen, anytime you've heard me say Vanguard is trash, now you know why. You were probably like, well, it's sometimes trash, but it's, you know, it's good on certain characters. No, it's just trash. I mean, it's better than a negative trait. It's better than a blank slot. That's literally the only thing it's better than. In my opinion. Ghost is still not good. Spoiler alert, eh? Your Bard will be a living nightmare. I was scared though there. I'll be honest. Not so much Ghost in general. Like when you pick Ghost, I was more surprised than scared. But anytime Ghost gets those stacks early, it's like Ghost is capable of killing a Bard out of his ult, right? And if that had happened, I probably would have lost. But we got to win with Werewolf. He's like, okay. It's like whoever is doing the bans isn't the same person that's doing the picks. And he's like, okay, Ofo, you are not picking Ghost again. I'm going to ban it this time. Just, it's like they're banning it just to stop their teammate from picking it. Okay, so he really doesn't want to get dove, apparently. So he went Bard. It's like solo queue. Yeah, exactly. Just because you saw somebody in you know, some pro make this one character work in, you know, it's off roll, doesn't mean that everybody can use it like that. And I don't know if anybody out there watches Smite. There's two new mid laners in Smite this year. They're actually brothers. They're real life brothers, but they both use completely off meta mid picks. And I would hate to be playing ranked Smite right now because probably half the mids are like completely random. All right, so he went Bard. So let's just go Sniper Shrine Maiden. I know I'm setting myself up to get dove. Bard Gunner's solid. I don't want to pick Ninja, so I don't want him to have it though either. But I am scared. You know what? There. I don't have to worry about Executioner anymore. Illusionist. This guy's going off meta a bunch. I mean, it was buffed. But the cooldown being raised like a full second. That's rough. Alright, so what do I got? Executioner, Sniper, Shrine Maiden. That's a pretty good just all-around composition. He does have healing. I could go Plague Doctor here. Not so much Ymir. Like Chalk. Susano. I've been mid. Like, yeah, like they're using assassins and warriors. Like, junglers and solo laners in mid. And it's working for them. Although mid Ymir would be ridiculous. So let's try to counter my ults. His ults with my ults. He has no. Yeah, let's stay close together. Separate, sure. Yeah, let's just leave them there. I played this weekend, but I just played Assault. Like that's like ARAM for in other games. I didn't play any Conquest. Because I don't know the meta well enough to play Conquest. I don't even know what camps to start at if I played Conquest, so I'm probably not going to play Conquest. All right, that took me way too long to kill that monk. That was not good. So I need my ults to counter his ults. All right, well, we countered the Gunner ult at least. Can we kill the Bard? Okay, we're good. I think, well, I don't even have a big lead off that. So we'll see. Man, that monk is tanky. Yeah, I know I don't have great damage, but man. I think we're okay. That monk's been tanky though. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of pressure on the sniper to do damage, to be fair. So my other damage dealers aren't great. But I mean, Shrine Maiden did 1,000 damage and 1,600 healed. That's crazy. 2,500 damage sniper. She only died twice. That's the key. Monk is base, yes. Monk just got added last patch. I don't think, or well, the last 2 patches ago. The last patch didn't have new characters. But I don't think he got hit. I don't think he's been balanced yet. Shrine Maiden suit. I don't think Monk got hit in that patch, right? No. Yeah, so he's base. Shrine Maiden Champion Mastery +6. 30 wins with the Shrine Maiden. There we go. Teamfight Manager hype died down a lot. Even the ranked server is kind of dead. Yeah, like, I'm just looking, I'm 9 people watching now, so like, I'm getting about half as many people in my streams as I used to, and it's generally like the same. Like there's like 6 to 8 of you that are here every day for Teamfight Manager, and you'll see a couple other people kind of click in and out. But can you check Shrine Maiden banner pick and win rate stats? I absolutely can. Let's go. Well, just this patch, 64%, 71%, but that's a pretty small sample. Let's go whole season. 64% ban pick, 55% win rate. I honestly expected higher. She's healing for over 1,000 though. Like she's healing for almost the same as Cook, which is kind of nutty, right? Yeah, listen, I haven't been on the ranked server in quite some time. I didn't. I'll just say this. No hate to anybody there, but I didn't really like the way they did some things with the tournament. I didn't go back the next week. Anyway, it's fine. Musical mermaids. They like to pick. Not that it matters. We know what we're gonna do. Man, go gunner. So like, sudden sharks are the only one that don't pick gunner a whole lot. People keep saying that, and I'm like, oh, like because they linked it in their dev blog or whatever. So I'm like, oh, can you throw me a link to the dev blog? Nobody can ever find it, right? Like there was a dev blog going around with some screenshots that are different from Teamfight Manager, but they're from like alpha from Teamfight Manager 1. And so people think because they're different, they think it's Teamfight Manager 2, but it's not, right? So anyway, I don't know. It's really hard to make a tournament work in this type of game. It is. I agree. Have you given up on the Super League, Alyssa? Because I could probably like just make a video just talking about it and saying we're looking for signups if you think it would help. But if you've kind of given up, that's, I mean, it sucks, but it, you know, we'll all move on, I guess. All right. Contempt for weaklings. Ugh. So that's good with assassins, but it can be bad on anybody else. But we've been winning. Banning the Devil and the Shadowmancer. Shield Bearer. Okay. I mean, Shield Bearer is a fine band. It's not something I picked a whole lot of lately, but... And I honestly think Shrine Main's better than Bard right now. Bard Necro. You haven't given up. It's more like it's hard to make that format work without people staying the whole time, and it doesn't work without at least 16 people. I agree. Like, I agree that splitting it up into different regions was the play, but it makes it really hard to find enough people. So it's a double-edged sword. You really can't win either way, I feel like, because there was 1 week in the original season of the Super League, Alyssa and everybody else. So what it is, for anybody who doesn't know, the Super League, there were 16 people. Every week you'd be divided into a group of 4, and you would play a league, like an actual in-game multiplayer league, where you played everybody twice. And you report your win-loss and all the champion pick, band stats and all that. And Alyssa would take that, and she would make the patches. So it was great that way because the AI is really dumb at patching a lot of the time, right? But the problem was the players were all over the world. So there was literally 1 week. So like I'm on the East Coast of Canada. One of the other people was on the West Coast. I assume the States. They might have been Canadian too. But so there's 4 hours difference between them and I. Then there was somebody in Europe who's 5 hours the other way. Then the fourth person was in Asia, who was literally 12 hours different from me. So trying to find a time that worked for all 4 of us. I mean, we did eventually get it, I think, but it was like somebody had to get up at like 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't me. I think it was the person that was in Asia. They got up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Yeah, and it wasn't just my group. Like, it happened to me multiple weeks, but it wasn't just me. So the idea for season 2 that we're going to do is we're going to have an NA group, an Asia group, an EU group if there was enough people. If there wasn't, the EUs could either decide to go NA or Asia, right? If depending on, you know, what their sleep schedule was like or whatever. But yeah, anyway. Go Sniper. Yeah, it was just hard, right? It was just hard to match. Like I said, for me, the Asia people were almost exactly 12 hours different, depending on what part of Asia, right? It was like 11, 12, or 13 hours different. And then the Europe's, you know, and West Coast. Anyway, there were some weeks where it was fine. Like, I think in week 1, you actually group people together, right? So, in week 1, I was with all NA people, and that was fine to schedule. But after that, it was tough. So yeah, I have a very diveable backline, so let's ban Ninja. Monk again. Do I want to try Plague Doctor again here? It worked last time, but we don't know when he's alting. Right, so let's just go Plague Doctor Vampire and alt early. Screw it, YOLO. Executioner again. Okay, so he's starting to pick Executioner a lot. I might let Devil through and ban Executioner at some point. Just to see. Just for my own edification. I want to know. Right? Quick cast is wasted, but Gale is good there. All together. Do we need to stay together? Sure. Alt early and together. Yes, good call, Eric. Devil also nice, but yeah, but I want to see, is he going to pick the Devil though? Right? I mean, I'll check what they do pre-game, but if they don't have Devil in their top 4, I might let it through just to see. just to see if it gets picked. All right, so Vampire's already got 9 stacks, 10 stacks. So yes, you see that little number? It went all the way up to 12, and then it turned into gold. So now he's putting a bleed on. See these little red drops? Those are bleeds. So yeah, we're good. We're going to carry here pretty hard. I think it was B-Sheep. You were the one who didn't know how the vampire worked. And like I said, there was a time where I didn't know how it worked either. But I do now. I should have put that. I should have put how the vampire works in my 10 things I wish I knew about Teamfight Manager. Holy crap. So he's going to try to come back here. Is this over? I mean, that would have been the biggest comeback in history. I didn't even want to say anything there. I was just... But yeah, Vampire, 3,200 damage. I feel like the poor sniper got pulled by the Executioner a lot. That's why she only had 900 damage. Yeah, Bard Necro can get spooky. I was nervous there. I honestly thought that was going to be a loss. All right. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, the thing was, too, he got Shrine Maiden with the Necro Alt. So he has a Monk and a Shrine Maiden healing right through a Bard Alt. So he just ran me down, right? For the longest time, basically. Well, I got lucky with a respawn and actually managed to get a kill. Yeah, so we saw, on one hand, we saw the power of the vampire. We also saw the power of Bard Necro. There. Crazy. Yeah, Plague and Shrine with vampire. That was Chef's Kiss. All right. You are the ace. Got this. We got this. Nice to get a 2-0 here. My tiebreakers aren't great right now. I think getting a 2-0 would be huge. All right, so we won game. Ooh, no Shrine Maiden. Let's see if he picks Devil. Let's see if Devil gets picked here. Of course, I could always pick it. Shrine Maiden ban, though, huh? All right, so there's the answer to that question. They will pick Devil. That's problematic. Into what I have. I was really hoping he wasn't going to pick it. Like, really hoping. Right after I said I would really like a 2-0. Well, I just want to see, though, right? I don't think Devil's been picked that much overall. I'll go back and check the stats. They will always pick Devil. Maybe. All right, so Devil's going to dive the Bard. So the Sniper be fine. He would do Werewolf on top of it. Okay, is he just literally trying to annoy me now? Yeah, the Exorcist can block the root, but it doesn't block the teleport. It's going pretty good today, Twisted. You? Well, it was going better until they started picking all this stuff that's super annoying to play against. Yeah, I don't know. Although, I feel like Werewolf and Devil kind of work at cross purposes. Well, you know what I should have done? Maybe I should have done Ogre. Was Ogre available? Oh, well. Too late now. Should have went Archer. Yeah, Ogre was available. Oh, yeah, Taoist counters Ogre look pretty good. Early, simultaneous. No, let's go separate. Narrow the distance. No. He's on middle alt, so I'll get a lead off Barret alt, maybe, depending. Potentially get a lead off Barret alt, I'm hoping. He doesn't have a lot of damage, though, right? Like, he's counting. He needs a really good, long-lasting Devil alt to win. If he doesn't get it, he's going to lose. I think he's just going to lose, straight up. I mean, it's 13-3 right now. Alright, well, 13-5. Oh, look at that Ice Mage with a good alt. Sniper with a less good alt. I don't think... Sniper basically alted an almost dead Devil. Alright, so there's Taoist alt, and there's the Devil alt. Alright, so 10 seconds left. I have a 7-kill lead. Surely we can stay alive, despite a Devil being annoying. Now, if this match was going to last 10 more seconds, I probably would have lost. Yeah, his team didn't synergize well. Right? Like, Werewolf wants to dive the backliners. The Devil takes them out of the backline. Right? Taoist kind of removes their targets as well. And Monk's just kind of standing in the middle going, hit me. Right? The Monk might as well dress up as a punching bag for Halloween, because that's all the Monk was a giant punching bag there. It's like he was trying to be annoying. Right? He wasn't trying to win, he was trying to annoy me. And it worked. I was annoyed. But hey, we're in first. Tied for first with the Rapid Raccoons. Or as I like to call them, the Rabid Raccoons. Devil pulls in Ice Mage alt, Taoist makes Ice Mage invisible. Yeah, like, that's how well he synergized, right? Like, Bard got teleported and survived. Yeah, like, he had no backline damage, right? Because, anyway. We won, mostly because he was dumb. But a win's a win, I'll take it. Alright, Rude Rabbids. So he's going to pick Devil if I leave it. That we know. That we can pretty much lock in. Yeah, his team just... Whatever the opposite of synergize is, that was him. That was them. Alright, ooh, Spark is not in a good mood right now. You know what? Let's plug Leg in for a match. Just a one match here. See where I will stand still in the zone of Bard looking the arena. Yeah, he was just confused. Leave the poor werewolf alone. He's only partially human, right? You can't expect his brain to function. He's half wolf. At least half. Not like 3/4 wolf. So I have first pick. No Bard. That's spicy. Looks like I'll be first pick in Shrine Maiden, unless he bans that too. Why Berserker? Like, why Berserker? Really, though. Berserker's not good right now, folks. Took my sniper away. That's spicy. Okay. What kind of shenanigans are you trying to pull right now? Taking my sniper away. See how you like your sniper getting pulled in with an executioner. I bet you're not going to like it at all. And the archer. Because I don't want to have to pull in an archer. I don't want to really want to pull in gunner either, but I will. I will if I have to. Alright, so I need some damage here. And I could do Plague Doctor. And then something like Bee Hunter to round it out. Ghost. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm as white as that jersey up there. Kidding, I'm not. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Quick cast and Gale up there. No, let's give just quick cast. Boomerang Hunter's gonna pop with all that though. Smell of blood, smell of blood, smell of blood. Oh yeah. So I got triple smell of blood. So probably the Shrine Maiden's gonna get all my kills. We don't know when he's ulting, so let's just go early. Yeah, let's stay together. Stay tight. Help deal with Ghost. Okay, so Ghost got no value there. Beautiful. Alright, now the Ghost is probably going to get a kill, though, or not. Okay, Boomerang Hunter off goes Burr. Kills the Plague Doctor, or kills the Shield Bearer right into a Plague Doctor alt, along with a Shrine Maiden alt. This is going pretty much perfectly, according to plan right now. Kill that Ghost. Ghost's got a whole 1 stack right now. Yeah, I think we're fine. Well, he get 4 stacked for free. Is your team stay low? It's what? 4 stack? Oh, Ghost stacks? Yeah. Oh, from Plague Doctor, you mean? Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, if I didn't have Shrine Maiden, I wouldn't have picked Plague Doctor there. Well, I mean, of course, I didn't know he was going to pick Ghost. Ghost tanked for more than the Shield Bearer did. I didn't see how your World's run ended. It ended. I made it to the finals. I had a massive winning streak throughout Worlds going into the finals. Actually, I might have lost the winning streak in the semis, but like the first round in the quarters, I won 3-0 both times, I'm pretty sure. Made it to the finals. I was up 2-1. It's best of 5. Lost the last 2. I kind of baited myself with a bad ninja pick in the finals. I picked it in the top 2, and then he just picked a bunch of stuff that was good against ninja. And my ninja just died. My ninja fed so hard. Everybody's like, oh man, you shouldn't have picked ninjas. Like, I know. But I didn't think that he was going to pick all that anti-ninja stuff. But I didn't want to leave ninja. I forget what the rest of my team was, but ninja would have shredded me. But yeah, like I could have maybe picked like Archer and stuff, and that way if he did pick ninja, but yeah. Because just most of the season I banned ninja, right? A couple times I let it through just to see if we could win. And we did win with it in the regular season a few times. So we tried it again in the finals, but they picked a ton of anti-ninja stuff as soon as I picked it. I forget what he all had, but basically he had 3 marksmen and he had them on narrow the distance, and my ninja would dive in and just insta die. It was not good. But yeah, that was last season. I would not try that with this ninja. with this squishy ninja. I mean, I wouldn't try it in general because not in game 5 Worlds. Like I had tried it before and it worked. It's not like I was trying something new, but I was trying something, to be fair, it was relatively new when I tried it, right? All right, so Bard Gunner. I do not want it to go against Bard Necro again. We saw how dangerous that could be. We could do Vampire here, but I think I'll leave it for last pick. So he took Knight away, which is smart. We could do Executioner again. Monk, okay. Priestess. Definitely Vampire. Got 2 non-attack backliners. Vampire time. Instant. Like, I didn't even have to think about that. So quick cast is no good on you. Well, unfortunately, well, 3 of my people have quick cast, so yeah, you're good there. You there. I mean, quick cast is a great trait, but Vampire doesn't have an ability, so quick cast is wasted. Gale, on the other hand, is good. Smell of blood is good. Easy vampire? Absolutely easy vampire. Let's go early. Simultaneous alts. Stay together. Yeah, he has no AoE. We should get our vampire stacks pretty quick here. Quick cast is nice, an executioner too. More pulls. Right? Pull the priestess in. Kill the priestess. Okay, so vampire only got 3 stacks there. But meanwhile, we were winning the rest of the fight pretty handily, right? So, alright, so here comes... Oh, he's on early also, too. But Vampire now has the stacks. So here come the bleeds. Yeah, he is double healer, but he has very little damage. I mean, he's counting on the gunner to do a lot of damage, right? Yeah, look at the bleeds. Yeah, get some more bleeds in there. Oh, hit the gunner, please. Yeah, nice pull, Executioner. Good job by you. Yeah, we're good. We got this. Yeah, like you said, Eric, easy vampire. I mean, he hasn't done that much damage, right? Sniper's kind of carrying, but Sniper's also free casting, right? And the Shrine Maiden's free casting, right? Between the Vampire and Executioner, they're tanking up a lot. Vampire still at 1200 damage, but yeah. It just allowed my backline to breathe, right? Yeah. Yeah. Priestess only healed for 700. That's not good for a Priestess. I mean, my Shrine Maiden healed for 1,000 on top of 1,200 damage, right? Yeah, he put a lot on Gunner carry. He was counting on that to come through. Like, if my Executioner pulls in Gunner, he basically does nothing for the next, what is it? Is it 2 or 3 seconds respawn? Whatever it is. He does nothing for those, whatever it is, 2-3 seconds, right? So, anyway, huge win. Huge win for the squad. An interview has been requested. There's only one outcome for the best team, and that's us. All right, 5 agree, 3 don't agree. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that that ratio. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, it flicked through a couple of legendaries. Just teasing me. Like, no legendary for you, Luch. Screw you. Let's go down to 5s, because we are starting to get low on a couple pieces. Switches, mostly. I don't know. The AI should ban Vampire, but it's not smart. Yeah. Well, if it's going to pick 2 of those non-damage backliners, it's got to ban Vampire. Alyssa needs to book it. Have a good rest of the stream. Don't have too much fun. I promise I won't. Have a good rest of your day, Alyssa. And thanks for coming out. Remember to hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already. That goes for everybody else, please. All right, Strange Seals. Bird, Gunner, Poison Dart Hunter, Devil. Actually, there's a lot of Devil being picked now that I really look at it. It's only 2. Well, you can ignore me for a minute. There's only 2 teams that's not in their top 4 picks. Actually, Bird's not in mine. Sniper Shrine Maiden, that's more Plague Doctor than Bard, though. Huh. Would not have expected that. Like, I knew I'd kind of prioritize Shrine Maiden over Bard, but I didn't think I was prioritizing Plague Doctor over Bard. But Plague Doctor does largely counter Bard, right? Bard is everywhere, yeah. It's got to be getting another nerf. I guess it just did get nerfed, though, right? All right, let's put Spark back in. Leg ahead is time to shine there. Bard everywhere, like always. Yep. I mean, this is my 3rd run in a row where Bard's been extremely prevalent in the meta. But it gets buffed. But excuse me, he has been nerfed a couple times. He's not as good as he was. Straight up, I think Shrine Maiden's just better right now. Like, such a weird ban. Like, when's the last time we saw a Gambler get picked by either team? Or Swordsman? Like, or those throwaway bans, he just wants all the good stuff to be available, right? Maybe that's a strategy. with him being second pick. He knows he's going to get two things that he really likes, which is exactly what we expected him to do. So we'll outrange him. I don't see the range. 140, same sniper. Yeah, sniper is 150 range, but what are you comparing it to? Sorry? Sniper and Shrine Main both have 150 range, actually. So let's ban Executioner this time. Oh, he picked Vampire. Okay. That's a little spicy. But I think we can deal with that. Ooh, Taoist. That is a spicy team. That is a spicy meatball right there. I think we're going to be fine. It's scary, but I wish I knew when he was ulting. But I don't. Let's stay together. Kill this vampire. I don't expect the vampire to be a big threat. Honestly. Got 3 stacks there. That's a little more than I like. Meanwhile, though, I won the skirmish 3-0, right? So, ooh, that is an early gunner ult. And Barrett ult. Okay. Oh, wow, the vampire got his stacks early. That's Barrett ult for you. Alright, so that's okay. Can we finish the vampire off, please? No, we're just gonna let it go heal. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, stun the vampire. Yeah, the vampire has been in its coffin for a long time, so that's why I came back. Now the vampire's out and bleeding people again. Not for long, though. Only the Shrine Maiden. Yeah, it's crazy. You could argue that went, like, best case scenario for him, and he's still gonna lose. Alright. Cool. If you spawn camp, it's over. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's what I was thinking when I saw the vampire, but he didn't have much else. I don't think Taoist is good right now. Sorry, Taoist is good right now. Like, I'm not upset when he takes it. It's just been nerfed too much. Like, his cooldown is so high now. I think his cooldown time's been nerfed like 3 times. Yeah, he had no frontline. He was counting on the vampire to frontline. When the vampire died, what's he gonna do, right? Plus, I had range. I outranged his gunner. So with no front line, his gunner largely couldn't do anything, right? Yeah, Taoist was a bad pick for him. He hasn't. I mean, I don't think Taoist is great because of the nerfs, but also he's done a terrible job of leveraging Taoist's abilities last few times that we've had to go against it, right? He's done a pretty bad job of picking a front line. All right. Yeah, be nice to get another 2-0 here. Because that other team's keeping pace with us, right? So we gotta have a good tiebreaker. If he picks a front line, he will win, probably, but instead he picked Taoist. Which is fine with me, because I'd rather win, personally, but that's just me. I'm crazy like that. So he's just like, all right, no vampire this time. Bird. Shrine Maiden Sniper. Shadowmancer. I want to see the ogre pick. Next, I'll let it through next, or I'll let Shadowmancer through next game, and either I'll pick both, or now we'll see what happens. You'll see ogre at some point. I promise. Not this match because it's bad against Gunner, but you'll see it at some point. All right. So what else is he going to try to pull here? Let's just take Executioner away. I did pick it earlier, Twisted. I realized you weren't here, but I did pick it. I picked both of these each. I picked all 3 of these just to see them, type of thing. We banned Knight. So it looks like Shield Bearer then. No, his attack got nerfed a bit, but I wouldn't call it bad, no. Alright, so it's a good thing he banned Vampire. Oh, God. I wish I wouldn't have picked Shield Bear now, though. So now our damage is pretty low. Can I counter his alts with my alts? No, he's still worthwhile. I mean, Ogre's overtuned his base stats. Like, eventually he can be nerfed into uselessness, but that nerf, the situations where Ogre is good, he's still good. Was Plague Doctor up? Probably. Why I didn't think of that, I don't know. I think just seeing Cook kind of threw me off because it's been so long since we've seen Cook. Feel? Yeah, we don't... So he's on early alts. I'd rather alt after he does. And hopefully get the advantage back. Yeah, Bard Necro's always a little scary. Oh, that's a nice Cook kill. That helps. That really helps. Alright, we'll see how much the Werewolf anti-heal helps too. Oh, he got... The Necro got Werewolf with the Necro ult. That's not good for me. Alright, we got through the alts. Yay, Sniper used her ult at the right time. Good job, Sniper. Alright. Now we got a Shrine Maiden ult. Should get me back in it. Can we kill the Cook, please? God, we can't even kill the Cook. Well, we killed the Necro, I guess. But he's not killing any of my stuff right now either, right? So, yeah, basically, he killed my stuff while he was ulting. Other than that, he hasn't really done anything. Good luck. Have fun, Alyssa. Yeah, he has no damage unless he gets Ghoul Camp. Yeah, putting my ults right after his was the best thing I could have done there. But, yeah. Actually, I'm surprised the Werewolf he got with the Necro ult didn't live that long. I'm surprised since he has Cook. Right? Like, well, I'll take it. A win's a win. The Rabid Raccoons win. They did. They're keeping pace. And they're winning 2-0 too. Now, there's a little gap between us and third. And I mean, second place is fine. Second place qualifies us for Worlds. Second place gets us our sponsor quest done, right? Also, I came back just to tell you that Tavern Master 1.1 came out today. Okay. Sorry, I see it now. I'll check it out, Alyssa. I actually just uninstalled it this weekend. Because of course I did. Werewolf counters Cook, yeah. By the way, didn't see the start of the eco server. It was coming along nicely. It is. It is coming along nice. It was actually, I would say, we advanced a little too fast through the early game. And I think that's just a product of having so many people. It's really, like, I don't want to go in and put a bunch of laws in to slow it down too much. But, yeah, we got through the first week was a little too efficient. But now we're in the late game and people are just starting to build cool stuff, which is a cool part of the game. But I kind of prefer the early game a little more, I think. All right, overweight ostriches. Imagine that. Bard Gunner. Devil Cook. All right, so another potential Cook going to be seen here. But yeah, that could have went a lot worse. I feel like early is more wholesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... I'm not a big builder. Like, I don't have the creative mind to make these really cool builds that other people do. I think that's a big part of the reason why I enjoyed the early game more as well. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we still need to shoot down the meteor, but it's already... The player counts have fallen off pretty steeply, and it's because we went through the early game so fast. But at the same time... ooh, Sniper Ban. The eco server takes up a lot of my time. This one hasn't been quite as bad because I do have a couple of admins helping me do the government side of things, and I'm sure they're not watching, but thank you, Kitty, Molly, and Shadow for helping. All right, so what do we take if Sniper's gone? What now? Gambler, I guess. But yeah, so honestly, it ending early doesn't hurt my feelings a whole lot, but I know some people like playing long term. So we'll see how it goes. But all right, so Bard Gunner, I'm shocked, just absolutely shocked that that's what he picked. Bard Gunner is the new Shrine Maiden Archer, apparently. All right, we might pick Vampire last. We'll see what he does here. Yep, we're picking Vampire. He has no front line again. We'll see, though. We'll see how the Gambler does in the Sniper's stead. Not sure how good that's going to be. Smell of Blood and Gale on Vampire. And Quick Cast. Quick Cast is wasted, though. Actually, this is a weird ban, yeah, especially since he has no way. He has no CC. It's absolutely a weird ban. All right, so let's alt early and together. Get this Vampire all stacked up. Hey, Lee. The land party was good. Felt like absolute garbage afterwards because, you know, barely slept, drank a bunch of beer, ate a bunch of junk food, sat in front of a computer. Actually, you know what? We didn't just sit in front of a computer. We actually went outside and played Pokemon Go for a little bit on Saturday afternoon. But yeah, no, played a bunch of Civ, played a bunch of Wonderlands, played a little bit of Smite. And like I said, a little bit of Pokemon Go. It was good. It was a good weekend. And, oh, we killed Gunner. Can we kill Barrett? Oh, yeah, this is over. This is going to be a beatdown. This is already a beatdown. But it's starting to get out of hand. It's starting to not even be funny anymore. Can I shut them out here? I mean, their alts are down. I don't know if he's going to get a kill here. I see you moved in Mighty Barons. Yes, I moved in the Super Rookies. It was time. Oh, they killed the Knight with 10 seconds to go. I think my Vampire was in his coffin, so I didn't have the DPS. Keep everybody alive. Yeah, I only won 29-1. So yeah, apparently Gambler can work. I think Gambler can work. Oh, man. Oh, what team am I in Pokemon Go? Blue? Whatever team Blue is. I think that's Mystic, isn't it? Now, to be fair, I played Pokemon Go when it first came out a lot. Like, I played all that summer. And being in Canada, I didn't play much over the winter. Basically, since then, I'll occasionally get the urge for it, and I'll play for a couple days. But that's it. But it's funny, like, this phone, this is my phone. Look how small my phone is, right? This is a tiny phone. This is like I bought this the summer Pokemon came out. So this phone is 6 years old. So I guess what I'm saying is I need to get a new phone. But it still plays Pokemon Go. At least you can play you can play that. A lot of people I think were like that, Twisted. It was crazy. Like, even in my little small town, like the part of town that had all the Pokestops, you'd walk around and there'd just be people everywhere playing Pokemon. It was crazy. And at one point that summer, I was in Halifax, Nova Scotia, which is, I mean, it's not a big city compared to like New York, but Halifax is a pretty big city. And I was over there for a stag. And at one point in the stag, me and two other guys that also played Pokemon, we kind of broke away for a minute and went down to like the waterfront area. I mean, we were already in the waterfront area, but there was just people everywhere. Like, you could barely move. There were so many people playing Pokemon because there was like places you could stand where you could hit like 6 Pokestops standing there, and each one of them had a lure on them. It was crazy. Anyway, it's probably enough talk about Pokemon Go for now. But there was a community event or whatever this weekend, Saturday afternoon. So me and the two guys they both play Pokemon Go with their kids occasionally. So we went out and we caught the event Pokemon or whatever it was type thing. So no sniper again, huh? Fine, I guess I'll take Gambler. No, I don't mind being sidetracked. I mean, let's be honest, it's not the first time I get sidetracked and won't be the last. I mean, I was just talking about Eco right before, so as long as you guys don't mind when I get sidetracked, I don't mind being sidetracked. So what do we want to ban? Let's go Executioner. I really hope he just picks the same things, because I'll just pick Vampire again. I'm okay with running it back. All right, well, at least he did something different. What did he have instead last time? I mean, these are the same, and this is the same. Yeah, he banned Sniper. What did he didn't have this last time. He had something different. What did he have last time instead? I mean, Poison Dart Hunter is good against Vampire. So I don't expect this to go as well. Necro, right. So I don't expect to win 28-1 or whatever it was I won last time. But I think I should still win. Depends. If the Vampire can avoid the poison, which he did not there, but he got what? Yeah, he got 5 stacks. So he'll come out right when we start alting. Although he's on early alts too. Oh, that's not good. Yes, kill the Bard, kill the Bard, kill the Bard. Well, he's got his stacks anyway. Crazy how one pick completely changed this. Completely changed the complexion of this game. I mean, I think I still might win. The bleeds are starting to come through, right? Like big time. But like literally, it's the exact same matchup with one champion different on one side, and it completely changes it, which is crazy. Which is what makes the game great, right? Yeah, Poison Dart Hunter was a good pick, but you can't pick 2 backliners that don't do damage. You just not and leave Vampire up. You just can't. Yeah, Gambler's a fine sniper replacement. All right. You guys know what time it is? Patch time. So, Cold Corpse, Lancer, and Clown are left. Yeah, he had good alts that time. He basically didn't have alts the first time. So I'm going to say we get Cold Corpse and Clown. Which both of those could definitely shift the meta. Lancer, I don't think Lancer would really affect the meta at this point, but I think those are the only 3 left. Lancer and Clown. All right, so still no Cold Corpse. How did Bard avoid the nerf bat again? All right, so Fighter be good now, because remember his defense and his cooldown have been buffed. So Fighter gonna be meta. All right, so Ninja's back to being relevant. Enjoyed the time. I enjoyed my ninja-free existence for a while. Magic Knight. Ooh, that could be a spicy Magic Knight. Archer. I mean, it's Archer. Oh, poor Mystic Dancer. Poor Pyro. Poor Berserker. Holy crap. Yeah, Zerker's like squishy as anything. Pyro only gets the caster ability every 8 seconds. Her base attack is 30. It's down to 4. And Shadowmancer. I mean, screw Shadow. I think I might go back to banning Devil and Ninja and let Shadowmancer through. Just tried it. Oh, Twist has never played Clown yet, so let's take a look at Clown, shall we? Actually, I want to take a look at Shadowmancer first here. So yeah, so I think I can let Shadowmancer through, because I don't want to deal with this Ninja. It's technically slightly tankier than Space State, but I mean, Shadowmancer could still be good. We'll have to play around it potentially. Oh, because I said I was going to pick Ogre, didn't I? And I didn't. Yeah, I'm not going to get any more games in today, so that'll have to wait. But tomorrow, I promise I'll pick Ogre. All right, so Clown. Clown is an assassin with a conditionally powerful dashing ability, effective when used with a champion who fights in the enemy territory. So, and the key about Clown that's not marked here, really, is this range. Range of 80. 80 is the same range as the Boomerang Hunter. So it's an assassin, but it actually has a range. It doesn't have to get right in close, which makes it useful. So its skill is every 3 seconds it marks the enemy with the lowest HP. You'll see this little mark on them. And when the marked enemy receives damage, it dashes towards the enemy and stuns. Right? And this dash can go far, right? Yeah, Clown and Ninja together, please. No, exactly, Alejandro. It combos really well with another assassin. It can also, if he has a really tanky front line, you can use it to help kill their front line. Because it's hitting the stun all the time. Yeah, and the stun does deal damage. Usually, though, if it's using this ability to go to a backliner, it's probably going to be dead anyway, right? If you're using double assassin, it's going to be dead anyway. But if you're using it against frontliners, the stun is very relevant, right? But yeah, it's situationally good. It's good here because every assassin is already in the game, right? But in my experience, the last 2 runs I did, it got buffed like extensively. Like I don't think it'll be picked right out of the gate. Like I don't think I need to ban it, but we'll see. I mean, I could need to ban it. We'll see. But yeah, it basically she throws her little knife, right? So she doesn't need to get right in close, which makes her better in. It's something she has differently from the other assassins. I mean, it's still not crazy range, right? Because, I mean, Boomerang Hunter does have to get fairly close. But it's interesting. And we'll look at Lancer in case anybody hasn't seen it. It's a semi-tanky warrior. It's not as tanky as the real tanks. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It has CC, though. So it swings a spear and pushes enemies in a certain range. So anything in melee range gets pushed back. So it can be good against certain things. But its ultimate pushes enemies in a certain range very far and immobilizes all enemies. So basically, it just pushes all the enemies back, like to the edge of the arena, and they're rooted. So the Lancer ultimate can, if timed correctly, can completely negate a Berserker ult, which is funny, but Berserker's trash. So we won't be taking Lancer for that reason, obviously. But it can be good, if you have like as your only tank with like a squishy backline that has big range. So like, let's say Lancer with, say, Sniper, Shrine Maiden, Gambler can work, right? Because it's going to push their front line back. Your range will kill them, right? It's not super tanky, though. Like, it's tankier than, say, a Magic Knight or a Swordsman, obviously. But it's not as tanky as a Knight or a Shield Bearer. But let's look at Fighter here. So his HP is still well below his base, but his defense has been doubled, and his cooldown is down. And this cooldown is an important one. This is a really good skill. Fighter could potentially be good now. He'd be good with Plague Doctor. He'd be good with Shield Bearer, right? He'd be good with Monk. But I don't think it's going to be meta, but it's useful again. He wasn't really useful for a while. Dual Blader is most definitely still nerfed. Her attack speed's up, but she's just so squishy right now, right? And her attack got hit. I think Dual Blader could still work, right? With the right team. Like, she's not useless. But when you have literally every champion except Cold Corpse, there's usually enough other options to build a team. The problem was, I mean, Ice Mage just got buffed back up a bit, but Ice Mage was really bad for a while, right? Lightning Mage isn't in a good spot. Fighter wasn't in a good spot. Executioner's not in a great spot, right? So all the things that go with Dual Blader weren't good. Like, I think she's still useful if the things that go with her were good. But they're not. But Ice Mage is useful again. I mean, I picked it and won with it there, right? Yeah, she's squishy. Like, you could do like Dual Blader, Shield Bearer, Ice Mage, Shrine Maiden. Could probably work, right? Dual Blader fighter, yes. And that's why I was saying that's why this fighter buff is pretty relevant. Because his HP was like 104, I think. I mean, it's still well below his normal, but with his defense being that high, and with his cooldown being this low, right? He could be useful. It's just good to have options. At some point, we're gonna pick Ogre at some point tomorrow. We'll do a dual blader team at some point. Just 'cause I don't want to just keep picking the same thing over and over. Like, I chirp the AI for doing Shrine Maiden and Archer all the time, and now I'm chirping it for doing Bard and Gunner. Well, I'm picking Shrine Maiden and Sniper every time, so am I really any better than the Sniper? But yeah, the problem with a lot of these dual blader comps too is they're bad against AoE, and like Poison Dart Hunter's been relatively solid. Boomerang Hunter's in a good place, right? You do not want to take these, like, dual blader fighter against Poison Dart Hunter would be suicide, right? Because Poison Dart Hunter doesn't care that the fighter has 100 or 78 defense. All it cares about is the health, like Alejandro said. But no versus AoE or poison. But it'll be interesting. You pass the Bard couch, Bard crutch, you mean? Yeah. When's a good time to take the Illusionist? All right, so when it's not nerfed. So his attack was just recently buffed, right? So, but I mean, that's a huge hit to his attack speed, right? And that's 1.6 extra seconds on his cooldown. So that's why we haven't been taking Illusionist. Now, there was a time earlier, was it this run or last run, where I was taking it. It's good versus Assassins, right? Because they'll dive the Illusions instead. His ult is good with other good team buff alts like Bard, because the Bard buffs all these apparitions. It was this run, yeah. So yeah, it was meta at one point earlier in the run, but I know his attack was buffed recently. I don't think it was the last patch. I think it was one before. But this attack speed and the cooldown especially, right? He's all about this ability, and you're basically, 50% increase. But yeah, he's mostly good against assassins, in my opinion. Or he's good against low damage teams as well. Those teams that are like Knight, Priestess, some second frontliner, you know what I mean? Those types of teams. He can be good because they're already low damage. If all of a sudden they have to also kill this illusion periodically, right? He can be pretty good. Yeah. And Ghost doesn't get stacks off killing the illusions. So yeah. He's pretty, he has his uses for sure. Or is it a he, she, whatever. It has its uses. But it's just been nerfed. 26, come on. It's been nerfed to the point where I can't take it. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. All right. What did we want to reroll? Wasn't there something we wanted to reroll? Distancing on him, maybe? I don't remember. Bro, they. It's not it. They. Them. Especially because, Ice Mage certainly looks female to me, right? But it says here that's a he, so who knows? Who knows? It was Plague Doc on your last guy. You wanted another healer. Right. Yeah, Illusionist, I would say that's a he, but who knows? Doesn't really matter. Not important. Yeah, Mystic Dancer's been nerfed. I know there's 3 green numbers here, but that's the one that really matters. That hurts. How is Swordsman doing right now? Oh yeah, he's tanky, but that's about it. I don't think Swordsman's really really useful. Yeah, anyway. I guess it is 4 o'clock here, so let's can we re-roll? Let's do something before we end stream, something fun. Oh, we want marksman on this guy, right? Well, we were gonna re-roll that fighter or ogre. Yeah, we want we want marksman because he has distancing. Oh yeah, we re-rolled into distancing, I think. Yeah, swordsman's attack did go up. He potentially has a use now. But it's pretty niche. It'd be pretty niche. Gambler, I'll take gambler. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream. Thanks for coming out, everybody. We got half season in, so tomorrow we'll well, I mean, we're 8-1. I'm assuming we're gonna make the playoffs at least, and qualify for Worlds. And I think it technically went up, but it didn't really go up because this +8 champion mastery is factored in. Yeah, that's really neither here nor there. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter, and support me on Patreon. Links in the description down below to all those. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.